everybody. Hey, lipstick, red lipstick hustler, Lily. Hello, Miss D. Atkinson. Hey, Devin. Hey, Trissy. Hey, Nakenya. All right, guys, I'm going to wait a few more minutes for folks to get on here. Hey, Lakia. Hello, Moans. Hey, guys, I'm going to wait a few more minutes till everybody get up in here so we can get started. Happy Sundays to you, sister to sister. Hey, live, laugh, love. Hello, ladies. I'm listening to last night call, and boy, was it a good one. Hey, Marie. All right, guys. Hey, Shay. One of the questions people ask me, you look so pretty. That's because look, when Miss D, when I put some lipstick on, I don't put nothing else on my face but some lipstick. And I look like a person. It's all a lipstick. It's only a lipstick, y'all. So I need to get some sponsors for lipstick and some earrings, and I'm done. You know what I'm saying? Sponsors and some glasses. Okay, I can rock it. I can rock the glasses, the earrings, and some lipstick. So sponsors out there, if you do lipstick earrings, gotta be light earrings. I can't do the heavy one. They gotta be hanging earrings, okay? Thank you. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Bless. Show me your earrings, please. Oh, you want to see the earrings? Okay. It has says woman black. Okay, hold on. Black woman. See, woman black, gifted, proud. Can you see what else it says in there? I can't see all the words. It's too close for me. Me, lipstick. Yes, man. Give me some lipstick. I'm good, y'all. I ain't got to wear all the other stuff, the makeup and all that. But, Dallas do dial me up now. You're going to see when she do me up. But when I'm like regular like this, just put on a lipstick and I'm good. Guys, this has been so much. I'm telling you, I don't care how many people cover this case. It's just so much. Because today, y'all, do you guys remember when Charleston White talked about Shirley Strawberry husband and Lady Candy? I got that. I'm going to play that for you guys today. And also, more charges. And some of it, I'm just going to show you because somebody asked me on the comments, did he scam any mail? Yes, he scams some mail. He scams Charleston White and this guy named Calvin. He scammed these men. And he even scammed a company, y'all. My daughter bringing me some food. Hey, hon. Want me to bring it up to you or are you coming down? You can bring it. Hold on. She got me some Waffle House. Huh? Y'all coming up? A man in Florida too? This one here is a guy in Georgia. This guy in Georgia, he and I'm gonna read those too. You said a man in Florida? I have to go back and look at that. Because remember, they did a lot of scamming in different names. Hey Brandon. Y'all, you gonna say hi to the people. Say hi, camera's right here. Say hi to the people.
Hey, good people, just bringing my breakfast this morning.
He bringing me breakfast, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I gotta fix it up. It's a hot mess. Hi.
Good. It's good to see you.
You too, hon. They brought me breakfast. Then we come to see my biscuit. I got biscuits. Dallas got a biscuit. She want to show y'all biscuits. They say, hey, Brandon. They go Dallas, y'all.
Oh, look at my hair.
I
got it pinned up, y'all.
Did you finish eating?
No, I gotta eat.
Oh,
you look cute.
Thank you. I put my lipstick on. So I told them when you do my face one day, they're gonna see how I look.
Yeah, I like the earring.
You like it? Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Y'all, sorry.
All right.
It's hi, Dallas. Okay, y'all. Sorry about that, y'all. Sorry. I'm just trying to kill time until folks, I know there's somebody going to complain. Why she got to get on here? She got to do this. Well, while I'll eat, I'm going to play you guys some clips, okay? And I'm going to play the clip that before I start reading. There's only two charges that I'm going to read to you guys, okay? But I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take myself off the screen so I can chop. And then I got to put some lipstick back on because, you know, when you eat, your lipstick comes off, right? So I'm going to go ahead and play this, you guys, for you in regards to Charleston White. He did an interview with two people, and he talked about Spitfire's in here. Spitfire's in here. I don't see her. Where's Spitfire? Hey, Spitfire, I see you now. I was like, I see people with the flames. I didn't see Spitfire. Hey, Spitfire. So what I'm gonna do, I asked me where my breakfast I've been waiting on for IHOP. This is not IHOP. This is Waffle House, y'all. Waffle House. Not IHOP. Waffle House. They got me the big breakfast where it consists of the sausage, grits, and eggs, and raisin toast. Yeah. So, all right, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and play this. Just give me time to get some food in my stomach. Y'all, okay? All right, I'm going to take myself off the screen. And first, I'm going to play the first Charleston one, and then I'm going to play the other one, and then I'm going to play phone calls, and then I'll be reading the stuff for you guys, okay? But this is when he, Charleston White, went on somebody's interview, and he talked about what they did to him. Okay, here we go. She didn't do my face, Miss D. She didn't do my face. This is just my lipstick. You making pancake? Okay. All right, here, listen to this, y'all. Miss D, Dallas did not do my face today.
It's 50 times more
absolutely
than the streets.
Absolutely, bro.
Man,
I do not own this. Hold on. Hold on. I do not own this. This was done by Don't Do Coke. Oh, good. It said Don't Do Coke. That's the name of this blogger. Hold on. I'll see the name of this blogger. Don't Do Coke in the bathroom. I don't know. Don't Do Coke in the bathroom is the blogger's name. And I do not own the right. Let me put the thank you. Okay, it says here, disclaimer. The copyright disclaimer. Oh God, my girlfriend, I'm gonna have to call her back. This copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for the purpose such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Okay. All right, here we go. I'm gonna play it. Okay, here we go.
I just left.
And they don't even blink. They'll just tell you that's just the way it is.
Man, listen. I just flew back from Atlanta.
Hold on.
I just flew back from Atlanta. Meeting. I was in Atlanta doing the event with the kids.
Mm-hmm.
But while I was down there, I had to meet with some detectives from Roswell Police Department.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, I done been hit for $1 million in the business world.
I heard you say that.
Yeah, in a very prominent person. I won't say the name on air, but a very prominent person. Her husband is involved in it. And he in jail right now for it.
Dang.
Y'all hear this person on the air every morning on a radio station all over America. Surely with strawberry love. Yeah, nah, man. Husband and his woman, man. They got my ID. Man, they done forged my name.
Really?
Man, tapped into my one of my bank accounts, my Pinnacle bank account. Man, they done open non-profits. They done send in false judgments to YouTube and Google. man, to take out. So I've been wondering, man, where all my money going, man? Yeah, they've been robbing the shit out of me.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, they got me, some NFL draft players, some well-known comedians out of Atlanta.
They finessing like that?
Yeah, man, homie, I just left Roswell Police Department yesterday, meeting with them and seeing everything that they got, everything they had. And I didn't know anything about this until law enforcement contacted me.
Dang.
Yeah, they had my marriage certificate, homie. I'm talking about everything, man.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Homie, they had acquired my marriage certificate. They had opened nonprofits in my name and made me the board of directors of the nonprofits in the businesses, and then was suing me as the business. So I'm the business and they suing me. Now, man, they eat my ass alive. I don't know nothing. They've been taking money out of a bank account. I didn't even know I don't know how they got into it.
That's crazy.
They were so cold with it, man. They was creating false judgments as if the courts was putting a judgment against my YouTube channel, my Google AdSense account. Man, it's some. So I'm saying, man, these some cutthroat mother.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Man, this business world, homie.
Dang.
Yeah, I see how Bernie Madoff can do what he did and go to prison and never blink an eye. Man, he's some cold-hearted motherfuckers over here, man.
Yeah, I think that the business world is way more.
See, because what happens if you've never been in a business world, a mother coming off the streets, going to go work on a job.
Yeah.
Man, he pray.
He is.
Because now he coming off the streets, his defense of being robbed, being lied to, so he's a little bit more trustworthy. Nah, man, this is a dog-eat-dog world in business. Ain't no ball that trying to make friends. You and your friend got to go in the business, right? But it's hard to make friends in the business world.
Ain't no friends in a lot of these dudes, bro. I don't think for most of these people, bro, it's very, very hard to. Bro, it's so cutthroat.
I came in thinking you can make friends.
Nah, bro, it's so cutthroat that people will ride with you as long as they own the wave, and they will jump ship immediately the minute that it seemed like it's getting a little rocky, bro. They will jump ship immediately. They will abandon it.
Okay, so now here's the second one. Hold on.
I think my real credit report is on lock right now. Because remember, I told you, the people scammed me for that $1 million out of Atlanta. They made the news. So they can't get come on, man. They can't. I've been scammed out of $1 million, homie, by some celebrities. Shirley with the strawberry letter, her husband. And the other woman, Candy, who say she was my wife, homie. They scammed over $1 million. So they can't get nothing, homie. These people's in jail, been in jail since July. So now, homie, they done stole $20,000 directly out of my bank account. So the paperwork they showing, so the house that they looking at, homie, one of the smartest things my wife did was take that house out of our names and did that because they would have got us for now, homie. They don't know what they looking at, homie. That's why they saying this. Hey, come to my Patreon to see it.
Gotta pay.
Come on now.
Sound like a finesse to me.
Come on now. Come to my Patreon to see it now. So, homie, everybody trying to play on me and use me because I keep saying this. I tell everybody, man, you will f over me before I f over you. Man, we'll be friends forever if you don't never f over me. Nigga, everybody around me been around me since we were kids. Everybody in my circle, homie, we've been knowing each other it's all the new people who come in.
Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the strawberry letter. I mean, not the letter. Strawberry phone call. Ernest phone call with Shirley, and I think this was like one of the first ones. Hold on a second. Yeah, I think this is the one. Okay, hold on.
Oh, okay. Well, I can give it then.
You ready?
Yeah.
Hold on.
I can call. I mean, I can get it.
I got to say, had to get out my pocket. And I can't walk around with everything in my pocket. I don't let nothing laying around.
All right, hold on, okay?
All right. I got to keep talking.
Hold on.
Yes. Yeah, I got to keep talking on keep on having so I get on there. So I won't cut off. Hello?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello. Hello, hey, how you doing today?
Wait, hold on. Julia? Okay,
Yeah.
hi.
How you doing?
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, this Mr. Williams.
You hear him putting having Shirley to connect him with Sonia? You see that, y'all? Hold on. Shirley just connected him with Sonia. Hold on.
Again, I see Mr. Jefferson. I said mug shot all on TV.
I'll have to check with them to see if he did or not.
Okay, did you refer the message to him?
About?
What they did, they put me on the police department put me on TV on Channel 5, Channel 2, and 46 News. Tuesday.
Yeah, we gave him the message. I just don't know if he had seen it or not. I have to check with him.
Okay. He's still gonna be at court at 5 o'clock Monday.
It's still on his calendar.
Okay. And is there anything else I have going on?
No, sir, not as since the last time we spoke.
Okay. All right. Thank you so very much. You have a wonderful evening, man.
Y'all do the same.
Bye.
You see that?
Okay. Well, Monday at 5 o'clock. That's what I got going on.
Yeah, she don't even know she getting the message or not. He could receive the message.
Yeah, I know it. I don't know. I know it. But hopefully he'll come up here and see me. I got an email, so I emailed from the iPad to him to his office. Yeah, we got to pick out his email. So
That's an attorney's office and it sounds just like her? Hold on a second. I'm gonna rewind that.
In this full jail call, you will hear Shirley Strawberry and her husband at the time, Ernesto, call his attorney's office and speak with the receptionist. They talk about him being on the news. And Ernesto goes on to compare himself and Shirley to Kanye and Kim.
Wait a minute. Somebody did send me some information about Sonia working in the law office. But okay. But it sounds just like her. Hold on, sorry.
Remember as you're listening that this phone call was made almost a year ago.
Hello.
Okay, you got the number? You don't like give it to you.
What number? What's the phone?
BCO.
No, we're not reaching. I just said it sounds like her. Not
I'll
reaching.
give it to you. You got it.
Oh, okay. Well, I can get it done.
Ready?
It just sounds like her.
I can call. I mean, I can get it.
I got to have to get out my pocket. And I can't walk around with everything in my pocket. I don't let nothing laying around.
All right, hold on, okay?
All right. I got to keep talking.
Hold on.
Yes. Yeah, I got to keep talking on keep on having so I get on there. So I won't cut off. Hello?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello. Hello, hey, how you doing today?
Wait, hold on. Julia? Okay,
Yeah.
hi.
How you doing?
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, this Mr. Williams calling you again. I see Mr. Jefferson. I said my mug shot all on TV.
I'll have to check with them to see if he did or not.
Okay, did you refer the message to him?
About.
What they did, they put me on the police.
Okay, why? See, here's the reason why I said it was Sonia is because the way she's talking, she says about. Now, if that was a secretary, she would use a whole sentence, not about. It sounds familiar. I mean, her voice sounds just like her. She says about. Okay. I'm just, with all the scamming that these people do, I wouldn't be able to put it past them. I'm sorry, y'all. She could sound like a white woman too. I just don't want to put it past them because did you hear what Charleston White said that the girl Candy act like that was his wife, so they could do anything. Look. Allegedly, okay? I'm gonna say allegedly. It sounds like her. Allegedly. Hold on. Nothing's impossible, especially with this man. The stuff this man has done. Yeah, the mugshot. Exactly. Can an attorney keep a mugshot off of TV? I'm gonna rewind it back. Hold on. Because it's weird. He's calling about attorney getting the mugshot off. Come on now. Y'all, let's use our common sense. Allegedly. Thank you, allegedly. It sounds like, come on. He's calling the attorney's office and get the mugshot off the TV. Doesn't that sound weird, y'all? Y'all, doesn't that sound weird? He's calling the attorney's office. We got to use our common sense here. He's calling the attorney's office about the mugshot being on the TV. I'm just saying, y'all. Come on. Come on, y'all. Come on. Let's use our brains, especially with them having all these attorneys and writing fake letters and having him. You just heard Charleston White got bamboozled, right? And this is not impossible with this dude. I'm serious. All right, here we go. I'm going to play it. Hold on. We got to use our common sense. We're detectives over here. We got to use our common sense. Hold on.
In this full jail call, you will hear Shirley Strawberry and her husband at the time, Earnesto, call his attorney's office and speak with the receptionist. They talk about him being on the news, and Earnesto goes on to compare himself and Shirley to Kanye and Kim. They also talk about his case. Remember as you're listening that this phone call was made almost a year ago.
Hello.
Okay, you got the number. You don't like give it to you.
What number? What's the phone?
BC office.
BC office. Oh, I got to show you something about BC, y'all.
Oh, okay. Well, I can get it then.
You ready?
Yeah.
Hold on.
I can call. I can get it.
I just have to get up my pocket and I can't walk around with everything in my pocket. I don't let none laying around.
All right, hold on, okay?
All right. I gotta keep talking.
Hold on.
Yes. Yeah, I gotta keep talking. Keep on so you're on there. So I won't cut off. Hello?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello. Hello, hey, how you doing today?
Wait, hold on. Julia? Okay, hi.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, this is Mr. Williams calling you again. I said Mr. Jefferson, I said my mugshot all on TV.
I'll have to check with them to see if he did or not.
Okay, did you refer?
Sound like somebody pinching their nose.
About.
What they did, they put me on the police department, put me on TV on Channel 5, Channel 2, and 46 News.
Tuesday. Yeah, we gave him the message. I just don't know if he had seen it or not. I have to check with him. Okay. He's still gonna be at court at 5 o'clock Monday. It's still on his calendar. Okay. And is there anything else I have going on? No, sir. Not as of since the last time we spoke. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. You have a wonderful evening, man.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for laughing, but guys, come on. Oh my God. Wait a minute, y'all. Did you hear the conversation what he said to her? He tried to put Shirley's mind at ease about his pictures being on the internet, right? Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm going to remind it one more time. Just listen to the conversation now. Just the conversation alone. The conversation alone, guys. Hold on. I'm going to do it one more time. Just listen to the conversation, the way he says it. And come on, y'all. Listen, okay? Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Wait. Hold on. Just the conversation alone. Wait a minute. Y'all, stop it. Hold on. Yeah, listen to the conversation alone. Just the type of conversation. He's calling the attorney's office about his picture being on the police putting his pictures on the news, on the website, whatever, right? But listen. She said we need a voice analyst. Oh, hold on. Just listen, y'all. Just listen to the thing. I mean, just the conversation alone doesn't make sense. The conversation alone does not make sense. You're calling your attorney's office about your picture being in the news because of the police station. Now, come on, y'all. Really? Come on, hey Deborah. Come on, just listen. Just listen. Listen to the conversation. Don't even not that whether or not it's her, but listen to the conversation and what he said. It seemed like he's trying to be slick to the person. Listen. Hold on.
In this full jail call, you will hear Shirley Strawberry and her husband at the time, Earnesto, call his attorney's office and speak with the receptionist. They talk about him being on the news, and Earnesto goes on to compare himself and Shirley to Kanye and Kim. They also talk about his case. Remember as you're listening that this phone call was made almost a year ago.
Hello.
Okay, you got the number? You don't like you see.
What number? What's the phone?
BC office.
All right, let me have it.
Okay, so listen to this. She said, what number? He said BC. BC's supposed to be an attorney, right? And then she says, okay, let me have it. Because, they redacted the phone number because, phone calls from prison redacts phone numbers, okay? So she said, let me have it. And so he gives her the number to call, okay? Okay? Listen, Linda, listen. Hold on.
I'll give it to you. You got it.
Oh, okay. Well, I can give it then.
You ready?
Yeah.
Hold on.
I can call. I can get it.
I just have to get up my pocket and I can't walk around with everything in my pocket. I'll let none laying around.
All right, hold on, okay?
All right. I gotta keep talking.
Hold on.
Yes. Yeah, I gotta keep talking on the keep on so you're on there. So I won't cut off. Hello?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello.
I'm here.
Hello, hey, how you doing today?
What? Hold on. Julia? Okay,
Yeah.
hi.
How you doing?
How are you? Good. This is Mr. Williams calling you again. I see Mr. Jefferson. I said my mug shot all on TV. I'll have to check with him to see if he did or not. Okay. Did you refer the message to him? About? What they did, they put me on the police department put me on TV on Channel 5, Channel 2, and 46 News. Yeah, we gave him the message. I just don't know if he had seen it or not. I have to check with him. Okay. He's still gonna be at court at 5 o'clock Monday. It's still on his calendar. Okay. And is there anything else I have going on? No, sir. Not as of since the last time we spoke. Okay. All right. Thank you so very much. You have a wonderful evening, man. Y'all do the same. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Hello? Yeah. Monday at 5 o'clock. That's what I got going on.
Yeah. She don't even know if she's getting the message or not. If you could receive the message.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I know it. But hopefully he'll come up here and see me. I got an email, so I emailed from the iPad to his office. Yeah, we got to pick out his email so I can email from here to his office, but I can't see if he received it now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's why I say it was a blessing for them to send me from that Fulton County jail over here, put me in the honor dome. Because other places ain't got TVs. They took TVs out.
Okay.
Yeah. So there was a blessing. I thank God for that. So that let me know I'm on the upside and see what's going on with our face.
Yeah.
So, but
Oh, yes. Yes. Huh?
You say yes, what?
Yesterday I had a real bad scare because I couldn't find my key, and I looked outside on the ground, and there it was in the grass outside from the day before.
What?
Yeah, it was a real yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
That was terrible.
Do you have
I don't have a
Yeah, this is BC.
Yeah, because it's in my bag.
This is BC, y'all.
So
yeah.
I don't have that. So that's the only key to it.
I know.
But you can, when you get a chance, I'm gonna have to get Dion to come over there and program your phone to it, because your phone can crank your car.
Yeah, I know. What's his name? Lamont was telling me that.
That's
He told me
BC.
that a long time ago.
Yeah. But you need to get that thing programmed, because you're not gonna be able to get in that car.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna lose my kid ever again. That was a scare. That was enough to let me know.
What did it let you know?
That I ain't gonna do that anymore.
Okay. Well, you know what? We're gonna be all right. We've been attacked everywhere. So that's all. So we're being attacked everywhere. So it's okay. Yeah. It's okay. It'll be all right. Much is secure and much is required. So I'm all right. I say much forgiven, much required. So I'm asking God.
Much is given, much is required.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, like I said, we have to take this situation and throw myself all the way up under the bus to save your image, your I want to say image and reputation. I'm prepared to do all of that. Yes, I am. I'm prepared to do all that. That makes a man greater when he prepares himself for that kind of war. So that's fine. I'm cool with all that. So I said I'm prepared to throw myself under the bus for anything to make sure your legacy and your face card is good. I'm prepared for all that. In my mind, I'm prepared for all that. So don't have no weak ass over here now. I ain't weak at all.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, I'm not no runner. I ain't no scary ass kid. So that's not the case. I know how to fix things when they be fixed, and you're a good person, and you ain't never did nobody wrong, so you don't deserve to be treated wrong. So whatever my outcome be, however it's gonna be, I'm gonna have to be a stand-up motherfucker to make sure your name clear. That's the only way I'm gonna get my blessing to keep coming. Cause I definitely got blessed when he put me in your corner. So that's a great, huge blessing, and that ain't come from the devil. That came from God. Nobody can convince me what God can do for me. Nobody can. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just, the thing that bothers me is that, everybody's so quick to condemn you. It's
been like that since I've been with you. It's been like since day one. It's been like that since I've been alive. That ain't nothing new. That's been since I've been alive. And I always came back and say it's sorry. But sometimes sorry too late. What about if I'm dead? You can't tell me I'm sorry I'm dead.
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
I guess because you move differently than everyone and all the rest of these black folks.
I do. Because I'm different. I don't know what I'm supposed to be moving like them or something.
I don't know.
Oh, well, I know one thing. I just done seen a lot of people go through these things way worse than me and come all the way back up. I've seen all that. White folk, black folk, any kind. I've seen it all. So in my case, I don't know what they believe in, but I know what I believe in. Definitely that. And if a man is
Okay, you was asking who's BC. That was his first attorney. She just answered it for me. Thank you, Denise. BC was the first attorney. And then he ended up getting public defender, and then he turned around and got Crail, and then Crail was the one that you saw on Judge Manning. Then Crail left, and then now you have Ron. What's her name? Rhonda, whatever her name is. Is it Rhonda? The one that I talked to at his last hearing. So you might have another attorney if when we go back. We don't know. He might have another attorney, but Crail is the one. Is this guy here? Let me show you his. He left. Hold on. He left. This guy here left. Let me finish playing this. Hold on.
in the pulpit, like they're doing all type of crazy stuff, and still talking about what God gonna do for them, and they have some devilish shit going on. Get what? I gotta still think about what I believe.
Yeah.
Am I wrong? Because you don't see the shit too.
Yeah, I mean, I have. This is different, but I have.
Yeah.
Just because of age,
Oh, okay. Well,
because, like experience because of how old I am.
right. That's right. Well, it's a blessing. I'm still living. I'm still living as a shell blessing. And I ain't gonna sit here and take it for granted. I'm gonna walk outside with my head hanging up high, and I'm gonna hold my motherfucking head down like a cowboy. That I ain't gonna do.
Right.
What you say?
Right. I don't think you should. Of course not. Don't do that.
No, I ain't gonna do that shit. I sure ain't.
I mean, and you shouldn't.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, they did Peter the same way. Cynthia husband, now she ain't with that man no more, but get what? Peter started off got him a whole new life and got locked up and all kind of shit. He started a whole new life. Better.
Can I ask you a question? Why is he always comparing himself with a celebrity? Well, so-called celebrity. No, she didn't answer it with the no, she did not. You're right, sister. She did not answer it with the law firm. She didn't answer it with the law firm. Let's listen to that. She, that's a good question, sister. She did not answer the call with the attorney's office. Hold on, then we're gonna play it again. Hold on.
PC office.
All right, let me have it.
I give give it to you. You ain't got it.
Oh, okay. Well, I can get it then.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
I can call. I mean, I can get it.
I got it. Just have to get it out of my pocket. And I can't walk around with everything in my pocket. I don't let none laying around.
All right, hold on, okay?
All right. I gotta keep talking.
Hold on.
Yes. Yeah, I gotta keep talking. I keep on so you on there. So I won't cut off. Hello?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Hello. Hello, hey, how you doing today?
Wait, hold on. Julia? Okay,
Yeah.
hi.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, this is Mr. Williams calling you again. I see Mr. Chelsea, my mug shot all on TV.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. She might have did it. She might have said the name of the law firm before the answer. I don't know. Her name is supposed to be Julia, right? We may not have heard the reception. You're right. Okay, let me finish. Hold on a second.
Okay.
No, what you say is a little weird. You're saying it's a little weird.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to make of it.
Okay, well, you
okay. Hello?
Yeah. Can you?
Yeah, now I can, yeah.
Yeah, you definitely gotta be more careful out there now. While you drive.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, because you're on radar now.
Yeah. Yeah. What does that mean I'm on the radar?
I mean, your voice. I mean, come on, you got some action going on now for real now. Think about it.
No, I do think about it, but what does that mean to you? What are you saying it means?
What else is some of the action going on?
No, I know with your situation, you know.
No, what I'm saying is that one thing I learned from somebody, I said, why do you like all that stuff on TV? And they told me somebody and I didn't understand. But it took me about years to understand. People love drama. So right now you have drama. Yeah, and you have drama in your life. So that brings attention to you even more. Because you got drama in your life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. No, you got drama. It ain't like we over there fighting and throwing issues at each other. The police coming to the house, I'm drunk. And that's drama too. All of that drama. But we ain't got all that. This is a different situation. It's me in jail.
Yeah.
You understand? People like drama, and then people they get their off when they don't have drama. So it ain't like we putting up no just doing shit. This shit happens. So what I'm saying is that you have to be careful because you do have a spotlight on you even more. Even what I'm here for, that's what I'm here for, but it still puts a highlight on you.
Right.
And
so what is putting a highlight on me means what, though? That's what I'm saying.
You got to be careful now because people, they just be out there on you. Trying to take pictures of what you're doing and, all that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to see where you're at, saying discouraging stuff or following you. You just don't know what's going to go on now. Because you out there now. And everybody know you know him now.
Yeah.
So you got to just look at that. You got to be more aware of what your surroundings are now. So you got to put a key ring on.
Well, I am. I very am much aware of my surroundings. Now that I am.
Okay.
I do pay attention to my surroundings. I do. And I know, I guess I should stay in. I don't want to be hiding and all of that. But
no, I ain't saying. I'm just saying certain places. That's all I'm saying. Just certain things you got. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's all I'm saying. It's a certain path as well too. But this right now is just kind of like the height of 1 week. Shit die out in a week.
Yeah. Like, don't go to Linux. Don't go to, right?
Yeah, stuff like that. I mean, just shit for
by myself.
But you go there, it's fine. But by yourself, no.
Yeah.
But I definitely know once I get out, I know once we get to move around, I know that to be honest, I got that for a part, but I don't really care about all that either. I really don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I will say this, you know, we're going through it right now, but this too shall pass. This too shall pass.
Oh, absolutely. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Well, yeah, I didn't know that. Oh, boy, your son, he's funny. Oh, man, I see you on that, man. You tell me I ain't getting none of that money. I say, what money? What are you talking about? Man, why don't folks just be lying? I say, man, I can't do nothing about that. I can't do nothing about it.
Yeah, your lifestyle would be a whole lot different. I mean,
thank you.
Yeah.
I'll be.
We don't even have a house.
Thank you.
I mean, the house we had we were rented. So.
Thank you. I'm just saying that people don't even know what's going on. They just be talking. They just be fucking talking. Yeah. So, but it's okay. I'm not gonna really talk much, but I'm glad to hear your voice. I'm glad to hear some kind of spirit. And you're right. When you're looking at other people's suffering, when you're going through it, it's kind of hard. Like you can't believe you into that bubble.
Yeah.
Like when I saw myself on TV, at first I thought I was dreaming. To be honest with you, then I realized I was dreaming. Yeah. But I was mad because like they assassinated my character. But that's okay.
Yeah.
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 But yeah.
Yeah, that's the whole thing, and in the process, mine is getting assassinated because I'm associated. Yeah.
Right. So I guess I'm supposed to be the crazy Kanye, and you're supposed to be the Kim. But that's.
Oh my goodness.
I guess that's what they're supposed to be. Yeah. How to control them. I guess that's what they're trying to say. How you control them. Well, it's gonna be good in the book though. Show it is.
I don't control you at all. It's the other way around. People are thinking, you can't be that much in love. You know, you can't let love keep you in something that you don't need to be in, and you know all of that. I say one thing I'll never do is I'll never let a man bring me down. I'll never do that ever. I'll never let a man bring me down.
Wait a minute. Did you just say I'll never let a man bring me down? Did you just say that? Did Shirley just say I'll never let a man bring me down? Did she just say that? Did she just say I will never let a man bring me down? Cheryl, listen, did she just say I will never let a man bring me down? But didn't in the strawberry letter thing with Steve, she said basically he's the one who did what he did, and she don't have a place to stay, blah 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 blah. She just said I will never let a man bring me down.
Okay, I hear you got that foot on that thing out there. You got that foot on that thing.
No, that was somebody else. That was somebody else that drove by me.
Oh, okay.
I'm not driving, even the speed limit right now. I'm not even driving the speed limit. Okay.
So what do you think the outcome gonna be? Let me hear your crystal ball woman.
I don't have a crystal ball. Whatever God says it's gonna be. I just want complete faith and trust in God. I don't know what the outcome is gonna. Well, I'll put it like this: victorious. That's what it is. Victorious.
There's a monster word there.
That's it. That's all I can say. You know, I just want you to be vindicated. You know, I want you to be, you know, I want them to apologize to you. I want them to say they made a terrible mistake. I want them, I want you to be able to sue them. That's what I want.
Okay, well, that's what I want to hear. I want to hear what God talks. God got to be talking to you now. Come on, I'm listening.
Well, that's what I'm asking him for.
Okay.
That's what I'm asking him for.
Okay.
So, that's what I'm believing him for. I believe that, it's already done. The big two, I do believe that. The thing that's bothersome is that it seems like automatically everybody just thinks you're guilty, and that's what I don't like that part. That's the hardest part for me.
Okay. But when you got the money, they gonna be coming in. Ain't that something?
Yeah.
Well, that's the same thing I did with Kevin Hart too. I watched it with my own eyes. He killed. He did. It was his own best friend traded him out. Wow.
Yeah. But he was only in trouble with his wife, not with the law. That was a little different.
Yeah. What happened to what's his name? He's still getting divorced. The one that supposed to be the manager one time. What his name is? He said Gerald. What happened with Gerald?
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea, but I haven't talked to the wife since then. I certainly can't call her now.
Oh.
I'm keeping my circle. It's very tight.
Okay.
Very tight.
Okay. Well, what did my best friend say? Debbie.
Well, she's on your side 100%. You know that.
Oh, okay.
She's on your side 100%.
You told her, you sent her the article.
Uh-huh.
Oh, what she had to say? She had a crystal ball.
I don't, she's still on your side. She just said, I don't remember exactly her words, but, she's in your corner.
She's in a lot too.
She's in your corner more than anyone, she and I are on the same page with that.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, Gary called me yesterday, but he didn't mention it. But, and I don't know if he called me to see if I was going to say anything. I don't know. I don't know who to trust, what to say, so I didn't say anything. If they want to say something to me, they can. Like, somebody called me yesterday and said, anything you need, let me know. You're one of the best people I know, and, and all of that. And, somebody said, run for the hills. Somebody said, all this kind of stuff. So I just said, look.
Somebody run for the hills.
Everything you hear. Just wait till this all. Everything.
Run for the hills.
Run for the hills. Yeah.
They text you that.
He told her to run for the hills.
Because they said, they're assuming it's true. And if these people want their money back, then they'll be coming after my money. I said, well, I don't have anything, so.
Wow.
I don't have any money. I don't have any money.
Wow.
I don't. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
yeah, so.
We're going to be just fine.
Yeah.
I want to hear what God had to say. And, he gave me confirmation to you, so I'm good. I'm good. Yeah.
All right.
So, you just hold tight, Don. Just hold tight. Your 8 years ain't going to be going to waste. You can believe that. Yeah. You can believe that shit out. So, like I said, you know me. You know what's going on. I'll tell you everything. Everything ain't nothing to be talked about. But definitely, my character. Like I said, if I had $1 million, we won't be sitting there going through what we're going through. But everybody don't know that, though. That's what they put out there.
Yeah. And $1 million ain't even that much. Of course, it's $1 million more than we have.
Right.
But $1 million used to be something, but now we're talking about billions,
Right. That's right. Ain't that something? That is something.
Yeah.
Else.
But I'm not turning down $1 million or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, people are acting like, $1 million, $1 million,
What?
you had $1 million, where's the $1 million lifestyle? Where's that lifestyle?
And that's what I wanted to let the folks that you hold out with. They can't see that. That's what I'm trying to
But
say.
I think it's just, you know, the whole house situation and, you know, how all that, you know, I can't just gone on to our house, but I guess it just wasn't to be. It wasn't to be.
Nothing was, but the way things are designed, that's the way I have to accept it. It is what it is.
Yeah. It's just the way and, you know, God will sit you down sometimes. I mean, when he needs to get his point across, he will sit you down and he will, you know, make you think and listen to him and all of that. And, you know, so he can get you back on course so you can fulfill your purpose. You know, everybody has a purpose.
Everybody got a purpose. Everybody do have a purpose now. This is very, very true.
Yeah.
Well,
so now I just think, you know, as far as us, as far as our marriage is concerned, you know, we need to be more on one accord and we need to have a home. You know, we need to have a home and we need to, you know, basic things that married people have, you know?
right.
So we need to get our home together. You need to get your record expunged, you know, and all of that.
Yeah, I got to get all this together.
My girlfriend, whose husband got sick that I told you about.
Yeah.
Yeah, he passed away.
Damn. For real?
The funeral is tomorrow. I was going to go, but now since it's that, maybe I shouldn't.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's cool. Go do that. I mean, showing your support to your friend, I mean, that's a funeral.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, just go what you think, then. Just go what you think, then. Like I said, just, well, sure Monday gonna rain. I mean, no, BC ain't sweating it, so if you was sweating it, would told me something about that. So, that's not probably, yeah, he's not sweating. He sees something out.
Remember what?
Remember what? No, remember what now?
Oh, no, never mind. That's nothing. I'm just saying, you know, that was a real bad trick of the enemy, you know, trying to put you out there on TV and everything right before you go to trial.
Yeah, but I ain't going to no trial. I'm going just to a bond hearing.
I mean, to a bond hearing. I don't mean trial, sorry.
Yeah, and ain't that something? Right before, and they went to the bond hearing, the person I'm accused, they went to the bond hearing last week. So, yeah, that's why, that was the day after they went. So, his mind is, that's what that is. Because they know I'm getting ready to get out. So, and they what?
You ready to get out in one time?
Because the facts, I'm telling you, you're going to see. You're going to see, once I show you everything, you're like, damn. So I got to get out the food and show what I got going on. Plus, I got to talk to the lawyers to make sure I don't say the wrong thing, talk to the wrong motherfuckers. I don't want to do all that.
Well, you can't. I mean, the lawyers will talk for you anyway.
Yeah, no, I got to make sure I know what I'm talking about. I got to make sure my facts together. I don't want to do none of that. Because right now, they assassinate my character. That is it. Yeah. Just to see, they try to get something on me so I can't get out.
They say he said they're assassinating his character. And they're trying to put something on him so he can't get out.
Get out anyway.
I know. I'm trying to figure out why would she implicate you, though? Why?
I can't get that far. I don't even think it's them. I think it's just something else that these folks here trying to put together, and they're trying to put us together, and that ain't making no sense. If you really check it out, it ain't making no sense at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I just, you know, my prayer is that we have victory, and we do. I believe that we do. And that's it. We just had victory.
Well, we definitely do. and we're gonna be just fine. And like I said, can't really talk about what I got going on. We should already know that, but yeah, the answers will be revealed, and I have to use that to save my face. Definitely gonna do that. So I'm not worried about nobody. I'm not worried about none of that. I'm not. Yes. You can to save your face. Yes, sir, that's right. Because my fake card got to be saved. I'm going to save it. I'm seeing a lot of folks go through a lot of things. Their fake card will save. It might take them a little minute or two, but the shoe came out. I don't care if it's like a minute, but their face card was saved. So that's what I'm believing in my innocence. I'm believing that I know what I got to do and keep moving. I thank God that I do have an older daughter that sit here and call you with some common sense.
You have 1 minute remaining.
And think about your well-being and actually checking up on you and see how you're doing. And that was so much. That was the best thing that didn't happen to me. That respect.
I'm glad they care.
Yeah, ain't no fake
Well,
at all. Huh?
Yeah, they know that we have a good relationship. They know that I'm a good wife to you. They know that we had a good marriage, you know.
They know all that. They know what's going on. And they support you. Hey, I'm glad. I ain't worried about my other one because they was involved. So they didn't want to be involved. That's their fault. I tried.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about that. Yeah, I tried. So, but it is what it is. So I love you.
Yeah, I tried with my. Okay, you too.
But don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Hey, they got to live to get this age.
Yeah, old as gold.
Old as gold. I love you.
Thank you for using Global Towing.
Let me know what you think about the call in the comments. Thank you for
Shout out to phone calls from prison on that one, y'all. So we got more arrest affidavits. And this is remember, well, somebody asked me, were there any male alleged victims? And there are some males that, and I just played Charleston White. He is an alleged victim of Earnesto, and I guess Candy, whoever that Candy person is, we already know it's Erica. And also this other guy by the name of Calvin, he is also alleged victim of Earnesto. Some of you guys might already heard what he did to Calvin, but I'm gonna read this. This is the one where he did the credit repair charges. This is from the credit repair charges, right? And the guy's name is Calvin. And the officer that's working on this case is Charles Jackson. Okay. It says here, between July 24th, 2020 at 12 a.m. and September 16th, 2020 at 12 a.m. and then give address. I'm not going to give the address because I don't know if that's his current address. Okay. It says here that is in Fulton County, Alpharetta, Fulton County. Aforesaid did commit the offense of theft by deception, felony 16-8-3, in that Ernest Williams, said accused, did obtain $10,750 between the dates 7/24/2020 and 9/16/2020 by deceiving the victim C into believing that the money would be used to improve the victim's credit score and help him purchase a house with the intention of depriving the lawful owner of said property. Said accused deceived the victim into believing said accused was running a business that helps veterans, y'all, I read this before in my previous, but I'm reading it now because I'm reading all of the charges. Okay, this is a veteran he messing with. Veterans improve their credit score and purchase homes, stealing $10,750 from the victim. Said, and this deponent mixed this affidavit that a warrant may be issued for his or her arrest. Here's the probable cause. C, Mr. C, probable cause on 4/21/2021. Mr. Marietta was dispatched to contact C. In reference to fraud, Mr. C is a resident of Roswell, Georgia, Fulton County. C explained that on July 2020, a male entered his business in Fulton. I'm not going to give you address, but in Fulton County, and said he was working for a company that helped veterans build their credit score and assist in buying a house. The credit repair and home buying assistance would come to $10,850. This included some kind of down payment or deposit on the house. C sent to the person Zelle payment for the $10,850. The Zelle payment were sent to Earnesto.77@gmail.com. C said that the last he heard from the mail was around February 2021. C was told that the money would be returned, but since that time, no contact has been made. C did say the suspect said his name was Earnesto Williamson. He spoke of he and his business partners, but did not provide a company name. On 4/27/2021, I made contact with the victim who confirmed the details of the case. The victim stated the suspect claimed that he and his business partner would initially purchase the home, and in 6 months, once the victim's credit was improved, the suspect would transfer the home into the victim's name. The victim provided a phone number for the suspect, which is, then they gave a phone number. The victim added that the suspect was driving an old model yellow Hummer, military style. The victim stated the suspect also drove a Rolls Royce. The victim stated that he met the suspect in person approximately 5 times. The victim also stated that the home he and the suspect spoke about, which the suspect told the victim they had purchased, was purchased by an uninvolved third party. C went to the person's Zelle payment. C sent the person's Zelle payment of $4,000 on 7/24/2020, $1,000 on 7/27/2020, $5,000 on 8/3/2020, $500 on 8/10/2020, $150 on 9/16/2020, and $100 on 9/16/2020. According to the payment provided by Mr. C, he sent the victim a total. He sent the victim. No. You mean, I don't know why he put victim. He's supposed to put suspect. But he sent the victim a total of $10,750. I searched the phone number in P2P police report data, and the phone number returned to Ernest Williams. Note, the name given by the suspect to the victim is Earnesto Williamson. The report that associated with William with the phone number is Sandy Spring case number 202-1002616, which is from 11/7/2020. This report also has information about Williams driving a yellow Hummer. A check of Mr. Williams shows he has active arrest warrant for theft and fraud from 2 different agencies additionally. Using 2P2, I learned that Williams has a Muslin Bentley, then gave a tag number, registered in his name that matched the information provided by the victim. On 4/29/2021, I presented the case to Judge Oliver, who granted a court order E033320 to search the Zelle record to help identify the Zelle account and further identify the suspect. The court order was emailed to Zelle per their online instruction. I am still waiting to receive this information. On 5/4/2021, I met with Mr. C and administered a photograph lineup that consists of 6 photographs, one of which of Mr. Williams. Mr. C quickly selected photo number 5, which is the suspect. Mr. Williams stated he is 300. See, they messed up. That's not Mr. Williams. It's supposed to be Mr. C. He says Mr. Williams stated he is 300% positive his selection was correct. See, they messed up. It's supposed to be Mr. C. The lineup was attached to the case file. On 5/10/2021, I attempted to contact Mr. Williams and received negative contact. The phone number went straight to voicemail. I did not leave a voicemail on the phone. Okay, that's all he put down for that one. That was this person. And this was received on May 10th, 2021. So this is before his arrest. So he had another arrest record. Okay, now this one here. Okay, this is another one here, y'all. All right. We don't need to read the title, but between 11/18/2021 at 12 a.m. and 11/18/2021 at 12 a.m. In Roswell, Fulton County, it says here theft of service felony. Felony number 16-8-5. In that said, accused did by deception and with the intent to avoid payment, knowing obtained services in which is available only for compensation by Palmer Dodge and on said accused 2012 Dodge Charger, said service to include vehicle maintenance and parts having a value of $2,774.40 with the intent to deprive said owner of said property. It says, okay, they, the same little verbiage. Okay, let's go down and see what the probable cause was. It says here, OFC Field with the Uniform Patrol Division of the City of Roswell Police Department in Fulton County, Georgia, being duly sworn, state as follows. I am POS certified law enforcement officer in the state of Georgia. I am therefore a police officer in the state of Georgia who is empowered to conduct investigation of and make arrests for the offense enumerated in the official code of Georgia and annotated. I am employed by the City of Roswell Police Department, and I am currently assigned to Uniform Patrol Division. I based this affidavit on my knowledge of this investigation to include my training and experience in prior investigation, as well as information provided to me by other law enforcement officers and personnel assisting in furtherance this investigation. Number one, the facts set forth herein below are true and correct to the best of my knowledge and belief. On July 18th, 2022, I, Officer Field, spoke with TS, the financial controller at Palmer Dodge in Fulton County, Georgia. S stated that on November 19, 2021, Ernest William, aka Earnesto William, with Nesto Elite Private Security LLC, gave a customer number, bought his 2012 Dodge Charger registered to Nesto Elite Private Security, gave the VIN number, into Palmer's Dodge for servicing. Invoice number DOC S403204. Number 3, on November 21st, 2022, William and his assistant with S Transportation returned to Palmer Dodge to retrieve his vehicle. One of the employees with Palmer Dodge, Lewis, received the check payment Navy Federal check number 212, routing number, and gave the routing number and then the account number in the amount of $2,774.40. T stated that Williams and his assistant arrived after 600 hours, and Williams stated that his assistant will be writing the check on his behalf using a S transportation check number 212. William instructed his assistant to sign the check on behalf of Nesto Elite Private Security, and the assistant signed the check pursuant to Williams' instruction. Number 4, on November 22nd, 2021, they made a mistake. They put 2022 on this. They got to check their stuff before they put it out because they made some mistakes on this. Okay. On November 22, 2021, Palmer Dodge was notified that said check was returned due to insufficient fund. T contacted William on December 1st, 2021, informing William that the check had not cleared. Between December 1, 2021 and December 21st, 2021, T contacted Williams multiple times trying to obtain payment for services. William responded multiple times saying that he was out of the state and he would be by soon with payment. Williams never returned. On December 22nd, 2021, S sent a letter to Nesto Elite Private Security, LLC, and Simonet Transportation, LLC, at Williams' residence at the time, which was Bent Creek Manor. S stated that in the letter that pursuant to OCGA 16-9-20, that he had 10 days to pay the total amount due plus a fee of $30 or 5% of the face amount of the check, plus any fees charged, bringing the new total balance to $2,943.12. Palmer George has not received payment or had any response from William. Number 6, based on the information above, I am charging William with OCGA 16-9-20 deposit account fraud and OCGA 16-8-5 theft of service for the amount of $2,774.40. William is a habitual violator of theft. He is currently in Fulton County Jail on 2 counts of theft by deception. Warrant number 3028723, Roswell Police Department, dated 7/24/2020, EWO 366860. South Fulton Police Department, dated 6/4/2020. William also has a warrant for larceny in out of Henry County, warrant number 2019283WF, dated 2/19/2019. William also is wanted out of California on 2 counts of fraud. Y'all, this dude, man. So he defrauded the Dodge company, which we read this already. We read this before. And the guy, Mr. C, for $10,000+, which he is a veteran, and this guy scammed him. Woo! Y'all, his cases make me exhausted, man. Aren't y'all tired of hearing about this guy? Lord have mercy. Aren't you tired to hear about this guy? It's like more and more and more and more and more. Lord have mercy. And then we listen to these calls, and he's blaming everybody and up under the sun. Oh, you know what? I wanted to play the Shirley one for a second. Hold on a second. The one where she's talking about her daughter. So now we know that the stuff that they said was a lie, y'all. Hold on a second. I'm going to play something for you guys. Aren't you guys exhausted? I'm gonna put in. She said Brown and Beachy vlog says she's tired, and I believe there's more. It is so. Did you hear? Charleston White said that the feds are in it. The feds are coming. Earnesto was out here doing absolutely the most. Yes. DeRay, yes. How you say name? Dear? Is it Pierre Dear? Is that your name? How to say your name? Dear Sanders? I heard, a lot about his scam. I'm looking forward to this trial and sentencing. William said she's ready for the trial. Okay, let me do this music here, y'all. You guys just hit my Cash App. Let me go ahead on and let me play my break time, and I'm going to put the link in for those who wants to come up, and we can discuss this. I'm so tired, y'all. I wanted to do this early today because tomorrow is court. Let me play this thank you music here. Hold on. Let's do this music. Thank you music. Come on up, guys. All right, here we go. Money, so much money. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. All right, y'all gonna hit the button to come on up. Come on now, ladies and gents. And you know what? We didn't pray this today. We didn't pray when we came in. Father, I ask you to bless everybody in the chat. In Jesus' name, amen. I did a short prayer. We didn't do a full prayer. We did a short one. The feds should get involved. About 10,000. I'm sure Earnesto didn't file any paperwork regarding a lot transfers from the veteran. Man, TJ's Miss Sylvia, maybe you can change the song "Money, Money, Money." I got it, or something. TJ, you better leave me alone. Leave me out. TJ, I ain't playing with you. Leave my music alone, because that's the music I made up. Okay, Auntie is here. Hey, Auntie.
Hey.
How
How
are you,
everybody? I'm good, girl. This is a mess.
Man, I'm so tired of hearing this man.
He's the scammer of the scammers.
Oh,
And we
no.
haven't even listening to Charleston White, we haven't even heard of all the people that he has scammed out of money.
He said there's football sign
Yes.
on people, there's comedians, and some other folks he mentioned.
Girl, this is a hot mess.
It makes you exhausted just reading it.
It really do. So just imagine what his life was like. Doing all these scams. You got to think, oh, I got to go over here and do this and do this. What? He was never at home. Doing all this, he was not. He was compensating her with little gifts and stuff. There's no way. He's too busy. This is crazy. It's good, but it's crazy. Absolutely crazy.
He makes me so exhausted.
He do.
Y'all, aren't y'all exhausted? I'm serious. I'm this is not a joke. There's no, how can a person do all that? And the thing is, they got records of this.
Yes. It's draining. It's draining. Especially for you, because you're reading all this stuff, you taking all this stuff in. You're gonna have to cleanse, girl.
That's why I stay prayed up. Because the energy
behind you have to cleanse after this.
The energy that's spent behind all of this stuff is just. And you know what, y'all? Let me tell you what I did. I'm gonna show y'all what I did. Let me show y'all what I did. I went and did me a little like a little cheat sheet for myself. And the cheat sheet, I went and I put down some of the cases, not the police arrest, the cases itself. And I said, when I go back to the courthouse, well, if I'm not doing anything, I'm gonna go down there and get some more stuff.
You think it's more stuff?
It's more stuff. We didn't even touch Charleston White stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. I didn't think about that. And all those other, because he said he got a lot of people. But now going back to what the lady said last night, where is all this money? If he was stealing all this money from, where is it? You think he got a stash somewhere?
I don't know. But if he allegedly stole $1 million from Charleston White,
exactly.
If he allegedly stole that, and then all these other people money. And
that's
it seems
what I'm
like
saying.
He started because I even watched his arrest thing. He started getting arrested since 2015 when he married her. Again, he started getting arrested again.
Because he had her little change to level up a little bit, and then he took it from there.
Yep.
Man, that's how she ended up losing the house and stuff. I know that's how. Come on, baby, we're gonna go to Georgia because I got my gig is over there, and he got her to sell that house in LA and move to Georgia. And she been moving from house to house ever since then because they've been getting evicted.
Yeah. Okay, let me read some of the stuff that the people are saying in the chat. I'm gonna start here. His scams are so exhausting. He has legitimately worked like this, and he probably actually be rich for real, for real. VA would never allow that. Okay. If feds get involved, his ass is grass. Um, at the least, Shirley must have felt some more alone than she ever was. He was using alleged stolen money to fund a different scam. We made the money song. Yes, we did make the money song. The R.A.P company I work for send money to mortgage companies, and mortgage companies help them with their credit for free. They tell
Yep.
them that they need to know what they need to know to get a legitimate mortgage, legit mortgage. Okay.
Yep.
The money is gone. He has to wine and dine Shirley. He has nothing to show for it. He stole from Charleston. That who called the police to get the ball rolling. No, I think police called Charleston. I think that's what Charleston said in the thing. I know the main thing is the landlord is who really got him like hemmed up because he had warrants, but they weren't coming after him with the warrants. He had warrants since 2020 and 2021. He had warrants. So
Oh, for Charleston's thing?
yeah,
Wow.
he had warrants before Charleston's thing. He had warrants from 2020.
My Lord.
But did you hear what they said? Shirley said, remember, they said they were coming after her, and then she said she don't have money, but I guarantee you they know now that she's gonna get paid. So you might be right what some of the people were saying last night, allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
I see all the victims to see justice in their cases against him. Johnson is known as a big snitch. How many times they were evicted again? Somebody said 5, allegedly. I think it was 5.
It's crazy.
Y'all, everybody scared to come up here today? What's going on? Y'all scared? They scared. I'm just like, I need to get some water. I feel drained. I feel drained, y'all. Seriously.
This is draining. This is, I'm telling you, it's a heavy. It's heavy because it's heavy on me. But I continue to watch. I continue to listen. And I just keep feeling so sorry for all the people involved. People work hard for their money. Like the vet man. It's no telling how long it took him to save up $10,000. And he thinking this man really gonna help him. I don't know. But they do have programs that will fix their credit. The VA will fix their credit for free.
Yeah. Okay, Navy Federal might have called their client to make sure he knew a big check went written. I've seen Navy put a hold on a check for $1,000 to make sure it's you. But guys, remember, sister, that he got that money. He got the money from them.
Yeah.
They probably verified it, and the guy said yeah because the guy probably thought the guy was legit.
Exactly.
GR said, I got a crush on you. I came on. I got a crush on you, Sylvia, from a man. Okay, GR.
That's cute.
Thank you for the crush. Just don't be Ernesto. Let me stop.
Jesus.
I'm very leery now, people. Oh, Lord have mercy. And you know what? Let me tell y'all something. When I first moved to Georgia, I got scammed. I got scammed because my car broke down, right? Okay,
Mhm.
hey Denise. Hold on, let me get Denise in here. Hey Denise.
Hello, how's everyone?
We're good. How are
Hey.
you?
I'm doing good.
Denise,
Happy
are
to
you
join.
the question is, are you drained?
I am drained, but you know what? I think there's still so much that we don't even know, and that's the sad part. Like, I think there is just so many other victims that may not have even come forth because, they figure they don't want to get involved, and, the police probably has so much evidence on enough cases to prosecute him on. He's still going to get away with some things where there wasn't enough evidence, or again, victims didn't come forth.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right, definitely.
Yeah, that's the sad part.
He lived a life of criminality.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Gee.
Mm-hmm. And I would think that when he married Shirley, that at that point his mindset wasn't just to continue a lifestyle of crime. But shortly after, once he saw, he wasn't able to keep up with her lifestyle, then he felt like he had to continue to do what he knew, which was hustle people out of money and just scheme.
Yeah,
Do
because
you
if
think
you
he
look
really loved her, y'all?
no.
No,
Mm-mm.
no. I think he loved what she could offer, and he loved what the lifestyle that Shirley would have, brought about to him. But no, I don't think that he ever loved her. Someone like him, I don't even know if he's capable of real love,
Right.
because
Right.
there's an agenda behind every person that is in his life. There is an agenda.
It's true.
Mm.
That's so true.
So I just think that, again, it would be interesting also just to know more about how he was brought up. I think we've all concluded that he's not well educated. He may have, graduated high school, but I'm curious as to how he was brought up as a child. Did he have both parents in his life? Did, he see his father hustling? Where did this come from? Because it seems like he started at an early age.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in the 80s, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, imagine instead of going to a trade school or college or something, but you go into how to be a criminal.
Yeah. And he thought he was so smart that he had mastered
Mm-hmm.
that he wouldn't get caught. And the arrogance of, like how he boasted about things on his Instagram and, would show off and all that. That's the arrogance of him thinking that he wouldn't get caught.
But he was so hungry for money. If you look at his old charges, he robbed banks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He was ruthless.
Yeah,
With
I agree.
armed robbery too. Armed.
That's what I'm saying. He had a gun. So he's ruthless.
Yeah.
These people, he found a way. I think he did that time in jail, and the criminals that's in there, they put you up on game. So he probably learned a lot of that stuff in jail. When he came out, he started hustling them cars at first. Remember, because he got some car stuff in California that he did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He was
Mm-hmm.
getting away with that car stuff.
Do you all think that, how on some of the calls where he was, telling Shirley, well, you can't go certain places, you can't, be doing all that because you're not a normal person and all that. Do you think he was ever concerned about the people that he scammed coming after her?
I think so. I think that's
Maybe.
Yeah, I would think so too, because it's not like she just, started being who she was. So if, he had that conversation with her all along, then she would still be moving the way she was moving before, being cautious of where she goes and who she hangs out with and all that. But it seems like it's all of a sudden because he's, locked up, and now he's worried about, her whereabouts, because people may be trying to come after her because of what he's done to people.
Exactly.
But you know what? What I wonder is what's going to happen once all of this is over, because she's saying that they believe that he did all of this and not thinking he's innocent, but putting him as guilty. But he has a extensive past.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Very.
A strong past.
It's
You know,
a ruthless pass.
Yeah.
Now he's not pulling guns on people. Well, we don't know because he had he did not have, but we don't know. He's not pulling guns on people, but he's stealing their money. He got with somebody that was very crafty. Erica's very crafty with that paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
and Sonia's son don't sound too non-crafty herself. She sound crafty too.
Yeah, she does.
And the other girl, what's her name? The one who posed as their finance
Dominique.
person. Dominique.
And do y'all remember on one of those calls, like when he first got arrested, and then he was like, "Do you see who they have as my co-defendant?" And Shirley was like, yeah, why would she do that? Why would she do that? And he was like, "Oh, I don't know. And then later on, when he mentioned her after she had got out, and he was like, she's gotten out, you did you see that? And, all of that. And Shirley was like, "Oh, I don't know her."
Mm-hmm.
The first time when he mentioned her, she knew her, because she said, "Well, why would she do that? Why would she do that?" But then later on, a couple calls later, she's like, "Oh, I don't know who that is. I don't know her."
Y'all, I need to stop for a second. I just gotta take myself off to this, because this is.
But just imagine you being the criminal doing all that.
He should be exhausted.
He should be exhausted.
I don't even know how he slept at night.
He probably didn't.
No, he couldn't have. Not well.
Mm-mm.
He's probably getting a lot of rest now, more so than he did before. But
Exactly.
he couldn't have, because every day he had to wake up and figure out how he could get away with what he did the day before.
That's right. Oh, how I'm gonna get this next? I need this money. You see, he was taking little money from the people, $500. Well, just give me 500, and I'll get you. I'll get somebody to come out there and look at your house.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever he could get.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because he's taking her out to dinner. He might be paying $500 or $600 for dinner.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he kept asking her where was her mind at, because he couldn't believe how long this ride went. Because
And that
remember,
she
he
was
told one of his friends, I'm shocked she's still here.
Yeah.
And I'm putting it in my words, but he was shocked that she was still hanging. She a rider.
Yeah. Because the other thing is, she's on the outside, so surely she has access to hear and know way more about what he does, about what's going on with him. And I think he was nervous and thinking that people would get to her and tell her more and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So he was.
I one of the things that I wanted listening to all the phone calls is, has he been playing Shirley this whole time? I mean, I'm not saying that she's innocent, but I just feel like the whole thing was a con. Like, he knew he wasn't divorced from his first wife, yet he still did this whole proposal and married her. The whole thing just seems like a get. Like she was a mark from the start, and then she was probably
Yep.
easy pickings because she's out here desperate. I mean, I don't know if she's desperate, but I mean, clearly she stopped everything. He gave her up with a biscuit, and I mean, and he had access to everything, right? Her name, who the people
Mm-hmm.
that she's around, gave him opportunity, gave him a level of legitimacy, which
Mm-hmm.
really allowed him to go out here in this world and say, you know, I'm the husband of Shirley Strawberry. You know, why wouldn't
Exactly.
you trust me?
Mm-hmm.
I just think I think he was kind of. I'm not saying she's innocent, but I'm because I don't know what she know, but I definitely think that she was equally a part of a larger a con, and she was easy.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey,
Have you
Lakia.
seen have you seen the movie The Past that Candy and them wrote? Candy and her husband wrote?
No.
No,
You gotta watch that movie. You gotta
Uh,
watch it. It's
I
called The
know
Past.
I know that there was a movie about it was based on a true story called Dirty John about this millionaire Deborah Noel, I believe her name, that was conned and to marrying this scammer. Well, she married a scammer, and this reminds me of that. She survived because I think once her family, her kids was trying to tell her and talk her out of it, but she's, still married him, and they would seeing things and they knew stuff, but she just would not listen. And if I remember, it was on Lifetime, but like I said, I read the book a couple of years before it came out, and he played like he was a doctor. That's what it was. And so he would leave every day acting like he was going to work and all this other stuff, and all along he was scamming people.
Mhm.
So I think this is definitely going to be a Lifetime movie because
It
we
gotta
can't
be.
make this up. Yeah.
No, not at all.
Lakeisha?
Hi, Sylvia. This is Lakia.
Lakia, I'm sorry, I'm messing up. You know I mess up names, okay? You know that. Hey, I apologize, but yes.
You're fine. I just wanted to say this. I am absolutely spent, girl. I am exhausted. And let me tell you why. I got up this morning. I saw that you did a live last night that was like 4 hours long. I got up this morning, listened to that 4 hour live, and then as soon as I was done with that, when your 1:00 live came in, and I jumped right into the 1:00 live. So, girl, I just want to say I am absolutely spent. However, this is such. I mean, it's a learning lesson for us all.
Yeah.
I think probably most women would not be brave enough to say that they have been used or scammed in some sort of way, may not have been on the level to which Earnesto is scamming with hundreds of thousands of dollars. But let me tell you something, I'm going to be transparent. I have had, a man or two in my life that has taken advantage of me on a financial level. So, this is a learning lesson. I hope that there are a lot of younger women that are listening to this and that can hear and learn by hearing and not by feeling, as the old people would say.
Mhm.
And I just want to say that you are doing an amazing job. I could not have been able to have applied this much energy into this case, and I just want to thank you sincerely for what you're doing, and I am absolutely enjoying it. This is All My Children, One Life to Live, and General Hospital all in one. Now I'm going to back out for a minute.
It is. Oh my God, it is. Oh, I don't know.
I agree, Sylvia. You are the GOAT because you are educating us all on what not to do with these alleged charges that are out there. But it is definitely something that, I think we all can take something and learn from this experience.
You know what I wonder? The ladies that lost, like the one that with $191,000, that's a lot of money to lose.
That's a lot of money. And that's
Cars and
a lot of people work a long time to have that much money. You know, a year or two is a long time. It's not like you can just wake up the next day and say, oh, okay, I can recover from a 6-figure loss. Most people cannot.
And you know what, guys? Those who are getting messages from con artists on the internet, beware.
Mm-hmm.
Beware. Because this is crazy. This is crazy.
Well,
Sylvia, can I say this?
Mhm.
This is Lakia again.
Mhm.
So, you know, it has been implied several times that Shirley must know more than what she's leading, you know, or letting on. And I kind of feel like that may not be the case. I really think about it. Now, you've dug into the trenches, you've investigated this, you have court files, you've sat in the trial,
Not
and it's exhausting.
hearing.
I mean, the hearing. Yes, my apologies. You sat in during the hearing. And so look at what you've had to go through to get as much information as you've gotten. I know that she lived with him. However, I don't think she know as much about Ernesto's life as people may think that she does. Because you have to understand, he comes across to me as a narcissist anyway. And I'm not someone that can diagnose, but he does have exhibit a lot of those traits. That's number one. Number two, I think that there's a part of her that is so agreeable, so amicable. She has just this can we all get along sort of personality that she doesn't question things that really need to be questioned. She doesn't delve. She tries to keep things very surface, very peaceful. You know, as long as we're believing in God and having faith, and all of that is great. Believe you me, I get it. But there's just there's a level of agreeableness that he tends to play into. She doesn't ask any questions. He doesn't give any information. Yeah, I mean, granted, they've gotten evicted allegedly. How many times they've gotten evicted, and she's had vehicles repossessed, so she knows that everything isn't quite kosher. I just don't think she knows. To the degree of the depth of what he is doing or was doing at that time. You know, I just feel like she doesn't know everything.
Yeah. But you know, the thing that I think she knew about, and I think there was some sort of agreement, is the outside relationships. Because your husband on a date, 'cause I'm just thinking about all this other charges and stuff and the dates and stuff. On your anniversary, your husband is with somebody else. That's not.
Yeah, I could see that, and I agree with you on that. There are some relationships that she did turn a blind eye to, or she might have known more, you know, about. I agree with that. I totally agree with that.
But as far as the scamming stuff, I don't. If she did, she'll be a good one, a good fake one. But I don't think she know too much about that kind of stuff.
And that's exactly what I was referring to, that scam. I don't think she's privy to the scams. I think that he had Miss Erica that he was working with. You know, I don't know. He might have had some stuff that he was running with Miss Sonia, and he has his other gang of, you know, crew that he didn't need to involve Miss Shirley in the scams, because he had people that he ran his scams with. Now, Shirley probably was legitimacy. She was money. She, you know, she gave him a door to go through. But I don't think that she knew about the scams. Now, the relationships or turning a blind eye to who he dealt with, that, you know, I think she probably knew more than she probably wanted to admit.
You're right. Hey, CPA, welcome.
Thank you.
My question for everybody: are you exhausted?
Am I exhausted? I would not use that word.
Okay.
I've just been watching for probably 3 weeks, and I really am a CPA. And I did not understand why I was watching this, because this is not something that I would watch. But it just dawned on me this morning. And I think the reason why I'm watching is, as a CPA, I interact with a lot of people. And I could see how in business, well, based on what we've heard uh, and what you've read and all of the allegations, it's easy for a person who does not have a lot of experience in business uh, to do the extra work that would be needed in order to cover themselves and to become knowledgeable about doing business. And so I'm learning a lot. I'm learning the signs. I'm learning truthfully. So thank you, infamous Sylvia, because I'm learning from what I have been hearing for 3 weeks in order to educate people who probably won't even come on this station, right? Um, and one of the things that I want to share with all of your listeners is, in addition to becoming educated so that you're not scammed, for those of us who have assets, and I mean a house, a car, land, a business, one of the things that I've learned, so many of my business owners and just normal people, especially in the African American community, they don't know how to protect their assets. They don't know that get a will, get a living trust, put all of your assets in your living trust. And if you think someone is trying to scam you, if they ask you to get into your living will and to change your living trust, question mark, red flag. Why should I do that if this is love? Why should I go in and change my living trust? Why should I go in and change my will? So I'm coming on just from a perspective of, again, I'm learning, but also to educate our African American community. I've seen so many people lose their assets because someone came and scammed them. And I'm hearing about it after the fact, of course. So I'm just going to say this and then I'm going to get off unless someone has a question. Take the necessary precautions. Get you a legitimate attorney, and they will be legitimate if they don't ask you for money up front. Have a conversation with them. Also, go and check their references. I don't care who it is, an attorney, a CPA, a tax person, a proposed business partner, get references. Do your own research in order for you to make the best decision. That's my suggestion. And again, thank you for this channel. I now understand why I've been hearing this because I'm like, why am I listening to this? Um, so it's for information for me, information that I can now take and share with other people in our community. So again, thank you so much, infamous Sylvia.
Thank you, Miss CPA, because that is definitely something that we people of color do not do. They do not do the will stuff, and they do not do the living will and the trust. You don't know how many people, because I used to work in the bank, how many people who died and then the families left like trying to fight the government and of their assets and stuff like that being taken. So thank you for that information.
That's so true. All right,
Yeah.
thank you.
Anybody else want to, do you guys want to chime in some more? Denise?
I was gonna say that so a couple of weeks ago, remember I had called in because I said that Ernesto had slid in my DM asking did I
Yeah.
tell. Okay, so that was back in 2017. I was able to find where he was like always liking my pictures, so I was able to look and see that was like in 2017.
Okay.
So I would say that Shirley probably had red flags. I don't think she was privy to, how much of a schemer he was, but there were certainly some things probably that were questionable that she didn't question. And, from a woman's standpoint, again, we've all probably been in those situations where we were involved with someone and something just didn't make sense, and we didn't question it, because we didn't really want to know what was going on. But I think also that Shirley probably had friends and family, like her daughter and, maybe her hairstylist and other people, where they're on the outside looking in and they're probably hearing noise. And so they probably, try to say something or try to, make her aware. But, when you are in love and you have a man that, you have said vows with, and you think that, they are the beginning and the end, your judgment can be very cloudy.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope at this point that, she sees that, no one was necessarily against her. It was all out of love and protection, and that she can mend those relationships where people really did not have an ulterior motive, especially the relationship with her daughter, because I'm a mother, and I'm not gonna ever assume that what my daughter is telling me is not truthful. If anything, I'm going to find out more about what she's saying before I just assume that, it's not the truth. I just think that there wasn't a lot of validation in what people were telling Shirley, because they didn't really know. They just had that feeling. And maybe because her past experience and her relationship with her daughter was, rocky from before, she assumed that it was just out of jealousy, or she just didn't want Shirley to be happy, or, whatever in her mind. And we don't know what the relationship is like now. We didn't hear her apologize to her daughter. But like I said, just being a mother, I would hope that at this point, behind closed doors, her and her daughter are, mending the relationship and moving forward the best way they can.
Yeah. I remember when you was on, when you talked about the you going, him going into your DM. I went and checked that lady in Texas, the one that you mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
I saw her on his page. I saw her on there.
Mm-hmm.
Young lady.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder, do you think that she was affected as well, or not?
I think there are more victims than what we know about, and I think that she could possibly be one.
Yeah, because he was using the Instagram as his form of ways of reaching out to people. And let me tell you something. Him using Instagram, it becomes a federal crime.
Mm, mm, mm,
So the feds is going to come in. They just haven't come in yet.
mm-hmm. And I'm a witness. Like I said, I knew. And for me, I know some people said it was probably easy for people to trust him because he had that relationship with Shirley. I looked at it the other way. I was like, I'm not trusting him because he is someone that we know who you are. So you don't just randomly reach out to people, because if anything, you're going to be more, you're going to move a little bit more in a secret mode if you are, a legitimate business, and that you also have a relationship with someone that's famous, and, people hear every day on the radio. You're not just going to be soliciting your services and walking up to people and telling them that, oh, I can help you with this, and you're not going to operate like that.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you're right. Hey, Shay City. You can unmute. I muted you.
Hey, Aunt Sylvia, how y'all doing? How's
Good.
everybody doing today?
Good.
I understand how this can be like exhausting. So I just want to thank you so much for your diligent work, your professionalism, and how you just been consistent on this case as we are waiting for things to unfold. I want to let people know. I don't know if anybody caught, but one of the aspects of people when they are committing fraud is not only do they use Instagram, but they use effective routes of using things like Chime, like using Cash App. Do not do business with people who do not go through professional institutions that are banked and protected by the
FDIC.
FDIC.
Mm-hmm.
So
True.
please, I am begging you guys. I know you want to, do different things. Maybe you think it's community building. Please use precaution. Look at the ways they do business, how they uh, communicate with you, how you do funding. Everything should be legitimate and under the protection of the United States government if you are a citizen of this country. That's all I have to say.
You're right, Shay.
Very good.
Thank you for that.
Very
Thank
good.
you.
Thank you.
You're absolutely right on that
Yes, great
one.
advice.
Man, sheesh. I just can't imagine. It's how do you live a life of just like trying to scam people all day long? I mean, this is crazy.
Have no heart. He's heartless. He's heartless.
Oh yeah, another one. Do background checks, y'all. Woo!
Google,
Yeah.
Google, Google.
Background check.
Google, Google, Google.
Yes, check them out. If it doesn't seem right, go by your inner what is it? Discernment.
Intuition. Discernment,
Oh, Mr.
intuition.
GR is here. Hey, Gerald. Hello.
Hello,
Hi.
how are you?
Hello. I'm good. How are you?
Great, great. Thanks for having me on.
You're welcome. How are you? I mean, are you exhausted from this?
I'm sorry, am I what?
Exhausted from all of this that you're hearing
Oh,
in regards to this cases.
yeah, well, not exhausted, but it just goes on and on. Well, it hasn't reached its end yet, so it's just, one of those things.
Can you elaborate more?
Um, no, I was just saying it's not exhausted, but it just goes on and on. It hasn't reached its end. It hasn't played itself all the way out yet.
Do you think it will ever end?
Well, yeah, it'll come to a conclusion. I feel with the with this trial and sentencing and things. He's facing a lot of charges in Georgia and California. I've been following the case because I listen to the Steve Harvey show every morning. Um, it's just kind of interesting, and I've had experience with con men and things like that. And I kind of worked in the mental health field, and I kind of know how people like him operate. I made a comment that said, they're a sociopath. They don't have any remorse for the victim and things like that. So that's why they can continue to scam people.
Okay, you said that you listened to the Steve Harvey show in the morning. Have they been mentioning anything else about it? Because I don't listen to it. So have you heard him speak about this?
No, but he continues to make jokes about what Shirley said about him being exhausted about walking up the stairs, losing his breath, shortness of breath. But no, they don't really talk about that subject, but they also um, continue with the strawberry letter and someone saying, Steve been the chief love officer or something like that. But no, they don't really talk about it that much. Or if it's anything, it might be a random joke again about Shirley said.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you for your input.
No problem. Thank you for. I don't know. I just tried to come on as a guest. I've never done this, but I spend a lot of time looking at things on YouTube.
Your phone is going in and out.
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm on a Bluetooth thing, but I was just saying I spend a lot of time on YouTube these days, listening to all type of subjects and things.
Okay, so what made you get grasp on this topic?
Well, like I said, interesting case because the recordings from the jail I wasn't familiar with, and I didn't know they were like public information. And I don't know, just find it somewhat intriguing, even though to me it's somewhat gossip. But
So do you feel it's invasion of his privacy?
no, because they know it's being recorded,
Yeah.
and it's like I said, most people probably don't know it's public record, or it can be, it can be exposed. Uh, no, I don't think it's an invasion on
Yeah. Okay. I was trying to the Freedom of Information Act was originated since back in 1967. So it's been around a long time. It's just that we didn't know that. We didn't have privy to that information. But Freedom of Information Act has been around since 1976.
Right, and the expansion of the internet and YouTube, and it's just this has brought it out.
Yeah, it did. Absolutely. Do you think okay, let me go into the chat and see what some folks are saying. Okay, it says adults will do what they are going to do, but messing with kids is a big red flag. Is absolutely disgusting. I agree. Bless the host. Okay, let's do this. Shirley Strawberry has to be awkward for the audience listening to it. Okay, Devin says, Shirley is still reading the Strawberry Letter. Yeah, she's still reading it according to Gerald, right, Gerald?
Yes, they read it every day.
Oh, wow. Okay. Subert says, this is very sickening case, and we can't stop the outrage. He didn't think there would be consequences. That is so true. Okay, and Black Beauty says, attention, lady. Not only we're not the only ones that get scammed. There are men who get scammed by women. Yeah. Yeah. There are a lot of men that get scammed by women. We just see this guy as being no, he's not the only one. Men been getting scammed by women for the longest. Have you ever been scammed, Gerald?
Yes and no, I would say. I've tried to help people, I've loaned people money to try to help them out and help their family out. I wasn't repaid, but I don't call that a scam necessarily. But yeah, you can't be too nice to some people because usually if it's a legitimate scam, I can kind of see it coming. But like I said, this one instance, again, I don't consider it a scam, but yeah. And then people, I'm thinking of this one girlfriend I had. Maybe I could call her a user as opposed to a scammer. But I don't know. You just have to be careful. You know, I don't know how to explain it really, but people are either kind of users or takers, or some are givers, but the takers are usually looking for the givers. So that's kind of how that happens.
I think a lot of people get scammed in relationships. where somebody comes in with a false pretense, and yeah.
Yeah, true. You know, some people have different motives. You never know what a person's agenda or motive. Uh, well, in those instances, I kind of consider them maybe liars or pretenders and things like that. But you know, Nesto, he seemed to be more of a, like I said, scammer. Well, I guess with Shirley, I guess he was somewhat a scammer too because I felt he used her for money and her position, things like that. You know, her position gave him inroads places he could never get. You know, her whatever celebrity that she did have and notoriety.
Yeah.
Sylvia, can I ask a question?
Sure.
Um, I also think that was fascinating. What we learned today is that now we have concrete proof that we asked the question at the very beginning of the case. We all asked, did was Shirley made aware several times by different people in her life? And through the tapes, we found out Sharon and her daughter warned her. We found out that Steve warned her. We found out that her friend, which was the executive producer at Steve, tried to warn her. We found out that Tommy tried to warn her. We have found out that co-workers have tried to warn her. That is over 4 instances, personal, professional, and friendship, where even though people may not have been abreast of the full situation, when people say instinct or God sends people to you to try to tell you something, that's when we get in our own ways because we want to believe in our own narratives. So I think now God has sent her another instance. The public has pleaded with her. We have tried to warn her and caution her. And society has tried to warn her and caution her. That's number 5. I honestly don't know what it's gonna take for her to kind of just say maybe this relationship wasn't meant to work out the way that I thought it would be. But I also found fascinating that we now know that she knows Sonia. I wonder if we get further through this, will we find out into the capacity of how well she knows Sonia.
You said she knows Sonia?
Yes. Because remember in the conversation, she transferred Nesto to Sonia a few minutes ago.
Well, we just, remember, we don't know for a fact. We were making jokes. So we don't know for a fact now. So I don't know. So we haven't had concrete evidence of that. We just speculating.
Okay. I thought I heard her say it was Sonia. Maybe I misheard in the tape.
Yeah, we're just speculating. We have
Okay.
no concrete evidence.
Okay.
Allegedly. It's
So that's
alleged.
that is an alleged, and that's a speculation. So I'm gonna get off of the speculation train. Okay.
Okay. We don't want to put anything out there that's wrong until we got some evidence of it. Then we'll put it out. But right now, it's allegedly.
Sylvia, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I was reading in one of the comments, somebody said that he wanted a fast and speedy trial.
Yes.
So if he plea, we don't get to get the details.
If you take a plea, we won't hear anything because I'll do the plea hearing, but that's it.
So you won't hear none of the details like what you're doing.
Not for everything, but we will hear what his plea is and what he's gonna plead to, because I'll be there. But as far as what all the charges and stuff, but you probably hear the charges what he's agreeing to.
Okay.
But you won't get the details like if you went through trial.
Okay.
Trial, you have people testifying, giving their eyewitness things, and is going to be shown and all that. But if he doesn't go to trial, you won't hear anything except what he is pleading to, what he's agreeing to, and what the agreement
Wow.
that the state is giving him.
I learned something today. That was I never knew that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He probably definitely going to plead because he don't want everybody to hear everything.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see if he does offer, if he does try to do a plea.
Well, I'll be there. I'll listen. I'll go through the paperwork because that's what I do every day. Go check and see, okay, what is. But see, the thing with him, y'all, he uses so many different names.
Wow.
He has so many different names. There's probably cases that we don't know anything about because we're looking at this name and he probably been arrested by a different name. And they probably had not gotten to the point of matching the name yet.
Right. Because he even mentioned.
Go ahead.
He even mentioned that they didn't spell his name a certain way to Shirley. Remember? He said they didn't spell it with the something on there. Wow.
Because he used all kind of. He even used Victor. Who is Victor?
I didn't know he used Victor.
Yeah, Victor was one of the names. He used a whole bunch. Let me see. Hold on a second. Let me get the little police thing. Hold on. Okay, y'all ready for the names he used? Y'all ready for the names? Here we go.
Yes.
The names.
Mm-hmm.
He used Roderick J. Arnold. He used Roderick V. Arnold. He used Roger Arnold. He used Marcus Favor. He used Al Pittman. He used John West. He used Victor West. Hold on. He used Victor West. He used Lamar Victor. He used Paul William. He used Ernest Williams, Ernest William, Ernest L. William, Ernest at Lavert William. He used Dog Williams.
You said dog, D-O-G?
D-O-G, yes.
That one's pretty close to what
Yep,
the
that
real
definitely
thing.
fits him. Yep, that fits
Sounds like a
him.
Floridian slip to me.
Hey, Emmanuel.
Oh gosh.
That definitely fits him. Dog. Yep,
Yeah.
you're right.
He used Lorette Ernest. He used Ernest L. Jr. He used Ernest Levette Jr. He used Ernest Lavelle Jr. He used Ernie Williams, and he used Lee Vett, not Lurvet, but Lee Vett Williams.
Wow. How many names is that? 10?
It's more than 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 28 names.
Wow.
And the list
That's
goes
crazy.
on. My
You got more
God.
name pages than Puff Daddy.
Man.
I wouldn't be surprised if he has fake IDs with all those names too.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Shay, your
Yeah,
thing is
surely
doing
there's
some
identity
noise.
theft.
Shay, your
Okay.
thing is making some noise.
Okay.
Cheryl, you probably need to mute too. Let's mute when too many people. When it seems like whenever a lot of more people gets up here, it makes noise. Auntie, yours is making noise too.
Okay,
Did you want to say something?
No,
I'm
muted.
I'm
I'm mute.
Who did anybody want to say something? Because I'll mute too. Emmanuel, you want to say something?
Oh, what I was saying, he probably got fake IDs everywhere with all those names.
Yeah, it sounds like he had identity, like he was, identity. He was people. Those people that he used probably were real people, and he has stolen their identification.
Yeah, that's one of his charges, identity theft. And then you remember Erica had those notary people.
Notary.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
This is crazy.
And you know what? There's many people just like him that haven't been discovered yet.
Yep, you're right.
There's many, 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 many.
Look at this, y'all. You see all of these cases? Look.
Earnesto is a professional criminal. He's a career criminal. That's how he makes a living. He didn't have a legitimate job.
You notice that he didn't. There's nothing his child says of what he was other than the barber. But he claimed he had all these other businesses, right?
So was he actually a licensed barber at some point?
He has to be if he opened up the place.
Well, he could be the owner. He could be an owner and just have barbers in there that are licensed. He didn't necessarily have to have a license to, because I know he was an owner, and I know he cut hair, but was he a licensed barber?
That should be public record.
Because with all these charges, I know in certain states I know in Texas, like even if you're like behind on like child support and you have a state license, your license can be suspended. So like if there's criminal activity, depending on what those charges are, in most states you can lose your license.
I would think so. Hold on. What was it? Earnesto? What was the name of the business? Earnesto what? Anybody know?
One was Earnesto's parlor, because I remember when he was on Married to Medicine, I don't think, I don't know what he was doing, because that was more like pampering or anything. So I don't know if that was part of his barber shop, because he changed that.
He was actually on that show. I'm gonna have to watch that back.
And then I know he was like, he doesn't cut anymore. He's not a barber anymore, but he still had like owned some barber shops. So that's why I'm wondering, like, did he ever even have a license?
Oh yeah, he did. Look. Yeah, his business is registered business too.
Is it still open?
It's still active. Oh no, it's dissolved. It's dissolved in October. Let me show you. October 2022. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Here it is. Make this bigger for y'all. Can y'all see this? It dissolved right here.
Mm-hmm.
It dissolved October 28th, 2022, probably while he was in jail.
That's very recent.
Wow. Yep.
That's crazy.
And he probably had it dissolved so that he could get a lesser bond too. Because remember, the lawyer said he doesn't have any income.
Mm-hmm. But if the registered owner is BY Wellness, I need to go check this person out.
Huh?
The registered owner is BOYB.
Mm-hmm. Who is that?
I don't know. We could go check that out.
What?
Go back and check it out.
See, that's why you can't stop watching, Sylvia, because you always finding some stuff.
Okay. Oh,
You discover stuff every single day.
Brianna Jordan.
What?
Well, that's a new name.
Who is that?
Wow.
Is that another alias?
Yep, that
Or
might
is that
be.
another victim who doesn't realize that their identity
That
has been
might be.
stolen?
That might be another
Allegedly.
name.
Oh,
Allegedly.
God. Look, guys, we were in public record. Y'all saw that, okay? That's public record. That was the security. That was
Exactly.
And the
Exactly.
thing about it, you can't make this up. You cannot make this up.
Oh, somebody said that's Erica? Wait a minute. Hold on. Somebody just said.
Wait, what? That's Erica? Is that one of her alias?
Yeah, no, come on, y'all. Stop making up stuff. Y'all don't have any proof of anything. Y'all stop making up. See people making up stuff. Okay, she said she's just joking. Okay.
Again, that was his business license, and a barber's license would be different.
Let
But
me go get the
you know,
barber's license. Hold on a second. Isn't it? Hold on.
So you can have a barber's license and you've had a robbery with a gun.
Okay, we're gonna search for the license, and we're going. Let me let you guys see what I'm doing. Okay, let's see. All right, let's see. We're going to go to cosmetology right here, guys, right here. And then we want the professional type, cosmetology, barber. We want a barber. Which one we want? We don't know which one we want, right?
I mean, does it matter at this point?
Huh?
Go for barber.
Yeah.
Which one? There's two. There's apprentice and there's regular barber two, and there's instructor.
Regular.
Yeah.
Instructor would be for a teacher.
barber too.
Okay, let's do Earnesto.
Williams Jr.
It's Levert.
Oh, there's no license for that one. Let's do it under just that one. Nope, nothing in that.
Girl, he might not even have no dang license.
What happened if it expired years ago and he never recertified? That can also be the situation. He had it originally because that's where he met his wife, but he never went through the process of getting it recertified.
Yeah, that's true too. That could happen. Because you have to do it every so often. I think it's every 2 years or something. Sylvia, somebody Stephanie J wants you to drop the link. She wants to speak.
Okay, hold on.
He never had an LLC, did he?
Yeah, he did. That was the one we
Yeah,
just.
the
That was what we just saw. That was his.
Business license.
Yeah. Hey, Tijuana Holmes, how are you?
I'm good, Sylvia. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful.
And hello to everyone on the platform and in the chats. I've been following this story since it kind of first got out there.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I wasn't even on YouTube at all before this whole story and case. So I appreciate you because I know it is exhausting. I do similar work to what you're doing,
Mm-hmm.
and it is extremely exhausting. So we appreciate everything that you're doing
Thank
because
you.
you're getting real receipts and not just speculations.
Right.
Um, I heard a couple things from other callers that made some things come to mind. And
Mm-hmm.
one of the main things that everybody kind of talks about is, did Shirley know or not? And how much did she know?
Mm-hmm.
So, in touching on just that topic alone, I can see narcissistic traits in Ernesto and in Shirley,
Mm-hmm.
but it's different kind of traits, but they are all on the list of symptoms, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
So Shirley is all caught up into the glitz and glamour, wanting to be the name in public, wanted to be looked at as somebody, oh, she's not normal or a regular person, right? She's a celebrity type person. That stuff really fed her. And a lot of times, who you are as a person drives how you think, what you'll put up with, what you want, what you'll turn a blind eye to, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I've been around a lot of hustlers who are married, and number one thing, they're never at home,
Mm.
because even if it's just illegal hustling and not necessarily scamming people, their schedules are so busy to keep those flows and connections, going. So they're never at home. So I don't see Shirley necessarily saying, "Oh, where are you? Where are you going? What are you doing?" She's all caught up into her life, her celebrity thinking life. And so he comes along and he has, "Oh, I'll get you this G Wagon," or, "Oh, we'll get this and that." Now, remember, he did have this barbershop and maybe another, I don't know, type of business. When he was talking to her, he could have led her to think these are the profits of his business. And if she was thinking along those lines of how he's getting all this money, that's what's made up in her mind. So all this other stuff about scamming is like a shock. So she's like, "Oh, he didn't do that. I'm not going to believe that." I could see how that can happen. Now, it's not right. It's just people searching to feel better about themselves, to confirm they are this wonderful person. All of that is so narcissistic, and they become invincible. They really make themselves believe what they think, and they don't think they'll get caught. Or if they get caught, "Oh, we'll win this. But his case hasn't gone in like that. So it's all backfiring. And I do believe God has given Shirley multiple warnings. And because of some of that narcissistic traits and invincibleness, she just says, "Well, he has this business over here. These people are saying that, oh, well." And so that was her downfall. But when we think about, well, why doesn't she know what you know? And why isn't she finding out all this information? Well, one, she refused, to talk to law enforcement. And I think that's still the case. That's her way to turn a blind eye. Because if she hears it, the information, now she has to do something with it. So she doesn't want to even, go down that channel and why she was mad. Sheridan did, right? But I also think that she showed up to court because she's more so trying to say, I told y'all he didn't do all these things. I told y'all people were blaming him. But what she heard that day was he is guilty of a lot of these different things. So even if she was in that mind space, now that she saw it and heard it for herself, what is she going to do with it? Did she wanted to choose to, you know, ride with him, or did that make her choose that because of how I want to look as a celebrity per se, I have to let this go? And other thing is, if he gets a long sentence, she's out of there anyway, right? I don't see her being the one to ride out a prison sentence with someone. That's just my opinion. Um, but I can see how she was not tricked or necessarily even a victim, but she had this loyalty for him, and it's die-hard loyalty. So in order to, you know, the old saying goes, the least you know, the better. And I really think that was the approach that she took. So I'm hoping that she takes this all as a lesson and kind of humble herself overall, because if she doesn't get that lesson, who knows what else she would be a part of, right? So I just wanted to say, with hustlers like that, they are always gone. It's easy for them to do stuff you're not aware of. It's easy for them to lie and say, oh, I got this here because of this over here. It's all a word salad. And when you listen to their conversations, it's just a word salad. So it's like either she want to hear it or she don't. Now, background checks, I don't even honestly think Shirley could have did that. I mean, on the one call, she couldn't even set up an account or realize that she really had an account, you know, so they're not going to let you set up a new one. And all of that hemming and hawing, and oh my God, this is so difficult, all that stuff. She's not going to do any of this criminal research work. She doesn't have the patience for it, the tolerance for it. So it's all going to be for her what comes out and what she's going to do about it. And I don't think any of us will know that anytime soon. But I do think she knew some things, but not to that degree, on purpose. Because hustlers will also not let their partners know a lot of stuff in case they do get caught. They don't want their spouse to know all these things that the police can get out of them. So it's a real slippery slope. I've loved following it because it's so informational. It's also with new modern technology, we have to be so careful because we never know who's on the other end of that communication.
You are so right on that.
Yes, yes. So I just wanted to kind of chime in and say that about Shirley and the type of relationship she was in and how much she thinks of herself. So, you know, I think God is trying to give her a message that you're not on top of the world as you are acting. So yeah, I just wanted to chime in and say that and let you know I'm not exhausted by following all this and hearing about it, but I do feel exhausted for you, Miss Sylvia, because you're actually doing the work, and that's a lot. Not only are you doing it, you're delivering it to an audience. That's huge. That is really huge. So thank you again. I'll get back down in the comments and, you know, hopefully Earnesto will just plead out or do something so that we can kind of get it all wrapped up. But I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Thank you. The one thing I do request all you guys for is God give me the strength and my health, because as long as he gives me my health, I'll be out there doing it, you know? So
Amen. Amen.
CPA, you wanted to say something else?
Yes. Infamous Sylvia, if you don't mind putting up that the screenshot where it had the registered agent when everyone said, oh, who is that person?
You want that?
I wanted to, yes, if you can. If not, that's fine. But
No,
I wanted everyone.
State one, or you want the Barbara one? Which one did you want?
The Barbara one. The Barbara one. So I just want to share again information with the group in the chat. When she gets it up, I'll speak directly to it because I
Okay.
think a lot of people thought that that registered agent name represented another owner,
Did you want
and
that,
that
or did
is
you want?
not.
That's the
No,
Barbary. Did you want the Secretary of State?
oh, it must be the state.
Okay, Secretary of State. Okay, let me stop this one. I'll pull it up. Hold on a second.
Okay.
And Miss Sylvia, while you're pulling that up, I've heard people say, you know, background check, background check. But in this case, I don't know even if Shirley did or didn't, do a background check, what that would have made her aware of, because she was aware that he had been in prison before. She may have even been aware of what he was, in prison for.
Yeah.
But what he did before has not, that shows maybe his character, but people change. And I think that's the part at the time when she got married, she probably thought that he had changed. But we know that, a lot of what he did, which sounds far worse than what he did before, especially with the R, um, you know, how could she have known that part of him with doing a background check? That would have just shown what he had did before, not knowing, anything about what he would do later. Or
That's true. Especially if he had never got caught for that. If he's never been
yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's it. So if you can make the bottom part larger, I want to point out something for the group. That section is called registered agent information. The registered agent is not necessarily the owner. The registered agent is going to be the person or company that the state or county contacts if they have questions about the business. For example, large companies like Exxon's or whatever, they usually have a law firm as their registered agent. That registered agent will complete annual files, filings for that company so that the company itself doesn't have to be uh, bogged down with remembering how many states they have to file in because for big companies that's international or world, especially in the US, they would have to file in every state they do business. So what they do is they get a registered agent, which is a company that specifically handles state and local filings for a company. For a small company, the registered agent could be the owner, or it could be someone that the owner assigns as the registered agent. So that's two different things. It's not necessarily the same. So that registered agent name, what was it? BYOB, well, yeah, see, that's a company. So that company may be responsible. I'm sorry, Ernesto may have assigned this company to be responsible for handling all of the filings to the state and the county for his barber company. So that's why it's two different names. It can be the same. He could have put his own name down there. Like for me, for my business, I have a CPA firm. I do my own. So I'm the owner up at the top, but I'm also the registered agent because I handle all of my filings. For a large company, a mid-sized company, even a small company, it can be another person or another company. That does not represent ownership. That only represents who is responsible for the filings at the state and local levels.
Well, my CPA does mine, so my CPA is on mine.
Exactly.
So
So just FYI, because I think I heard some people saying, "Oh, well, who is that person?" Well, that's not the owner. It's
but you
just
know what? Where
another company.
Ernesto, where Ernesto, where anything could go with him. So he's not the
Exactly.
normal.
Now, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you because my background is audit, right? Well, you don't know that, but my background is audit, and I've audited in Africa, in Europe, everywhere. So my audit instincts really and do research, but I'm going to back off and just let you handle it. But yeah, it's I wanted everyone to know that those two don't represent the same.
Yeah, thank you so much for that information, man. We got a wealth of knowledge of folks that's in the business, y'all. Look at this. Thank you. Anybody else have any question for Miss CPA? Okay, I'm gonna bring
That's
this down.
funny.
I was gonna ask a question also, since he does have he did have businesses and all that, you know, now they're gonna probably dig and see if he was paying his taxes, you know, according to this income that he was getting in, or what, you know, he said and all that other stuff. So I think in some cases, you know, I hope Shirley has
Oh,
lawyered
Dolores.
up.
Yeah, yeah. Dolores, that's a given. That is a given. Whenever there is fraud involved in anything,
Mm-hmm.
they're going to look at those taxes.
Mm.
They're going to see how much did they report, how
Mm-hmm.
much didn't they report, did they
Mm-hmm.
even file. So
Mm-hmm.
that's just in any for, and I'm speaking in generality. I'm not speaking specifically to him because I don't want to get in trouble. I have to keep my CPA license. But for any fraud, doesn't matter what, no, it doesn't matter who. Uh, when they start going down the rabbit hole of financial, they look at every aspect of the
Mm.
financial business.
Mm.
They look at it from a personal tax return standpoint, and they look at it from a business tax return standpoint at every
Wow.
level,
Mm-hmm.
federal, state, local. So whenever fraud is involved, that's money
Mm-hmm.
and everything. Well, this whole, everything was revolving around money. So whenever fraud is, best be sure uh, they're probably looking at tax returns and business returns. I'm sorry, personal and business tax returns and
Mm-hmm.
filings. Like I said,
Mm-hmm.
that registered agent has to do some filings. They may look at that. It may not be important in the grand scheme of things,
Right.
but they've already looked.
Mm.
Yeah, they've already looked because I'm sure the detective that's involved. Because Sylvia, I think you mentioned that that one of the officers was the officer of the year.
Mm-hmm.
It would be interesting to see what his specialty is. If his specialty is financial, oh, they've looked at all of that. And for anybody, if there's fraud, of course they're going to take the steps because it's not the first time for them, right? It's not the first time for the police to deal with fraud. So they
Right.
they have a checklist. They have a checklist. Just like in audit, we have a checklist that we go down to when we're doing our audits. There's a
Mm-hmm.
checklist.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. And someone mentioned earlier, I did see the last the bond hearing, and I thought it was so interesting that the words "I want a quick, speedy trial" came out. Because as an auditor, that perked my ears based on everything I've done over the last 30 years in audit. I'm like, wow. That's an
Mm.
interesting statement. That's
Because
a
wouldn't
very
someone normally
interesting
say,
statement.
like, I want a speedy trial so I can, prove my innocence? Like, I've heard that before. I would agree. It was a very interesting statement. I was like,
I
what?
thought it was interesting. Yeah, I thought it was interesting as well. So we'll see. Or maybe we won't see, like infamous Sylvia said. We might see and we may not see. We may not get closure. Just FYI. We
We'll
may
get
not get
closure.
closure.
We just
Well,
won't. We may not know all the details of.
there you go. There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Yeah.
We know
See,
that
for an
there is
auditor
gonna.
like me, I want all the details. I want all the details. So I won't have closure if there's a plea deal. But
Yeah.
in the end, we're gonna know some stuff. And then, like any case, right? If there's a whole lot of things, if there's a quick resolution to it, we may know some stuff. We won't know other stuff. But then, as humans, we can use inference. There's inference. We can
Mm-hmm.
we can do it. It won't be fact, right? It's not fact. It's just our own personal inference on things. So it'll be interesting to see. But infamous Sylvia, I promise you, I'm not going to put my audit hat on for this. I'm not picking up a pencil because what I really want to do is go and listen and put a date by everything and what was said, organize it by date so I won't be confusing, what happened in June of 2023 with what happened in October of 2022 because it's a whole lot, but I'm just going to listen to you.
Wow. Thank you again. All right.
I
Anybody?
know on one of them. I don't know if it was on this platform. I know we talked about. Do y'all think that Shirley has an attorney at this point?
I would think so. To protect herself just in case.
Yes, that's what I would think too.
And this is a good example of inference, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because we don't know what's going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
We know what
Mm-hmm.
was happening a year ago, a year and a half ago,
Mm-hmm.
but we don't know what's happening right now. So we can infer and we could hope and we could pray for whatever we want. But this is a good example of inference.
Yeah. Yeah. I know I would get an attorney because I don't know what this guy did. He used my daughter's stuff and had my daughter's
Mm-hmm.
things all over it. And
Mm-hmm.
other people, remember the young ladies that was inside the house? She said he went in and got some little machine and was able to pull up all her information.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you don't
Yep.
know what he did with her name. You don't even
Yep.
know.
Yep.
And she's going to be the one held with the bag.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that's what we as a community can do. Is I like the fact that you pray. Your intent is to pray at the beginning of
Yes.
your going live, and then also at the end, uh, which I commend you for that because as a community, we're all here for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Like I found out today what my reason is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I came to because I thought I was I'm getting educated
Mm-hmm.
about this stuff, but then I've also shared information, so
Mm-hmm.
it's education both ways.
Mm-hmm.
But then we can also add that aspect because we have heard her reference scripture throughout this entire process, throughout all of these calls. We have heard her reference scripture
Mm-hmm.
and say that she has prayed. And so, us as a community, we can add to her prayers. Um, do we know? We can assume that her friends are praying for her.
Mm-hmm.
That's an assumption we could make. But as a community on here, we can pray for her. We could pray for for her and everyone else involved, not just her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because there are a number of people. I mean, this is allegedly uh, a big thing because of all of the people who have been identified so far.
Mm-hmm.
And so, as a community, we can start praying for all of them.
Yes. Yes.
I
We
agree.
could pray for every last one of them. That's an
Hmm.
aspect that we could do that we probably never thought we would get on this YouTube call to do. But maybe
Totally
that's what
agree.
we're here for.
I agree
Maybe
because
I
that's another
agree.
reason why
I
we're
agree.
here.
yeah, I
I'm
agree
sorry.
because I agree and I appreciate you saying that because I would like to think that, yes, we think, Shirley has been a little naive and, we would have as women, not fail for some of that and, all of that. And certainly being naive and dumb isn't a crime.
Mm-mm.
And at the end of the day,
Mhm.
I think a lot of us, especially, you know, Shirley, we've been listening to her for years. I know for myself, and I think a lot of women, her age or close to her age, or 50s like me, have seen something in Shirley to say she's an elegant lady, and you know has style and all those other things, but she has probably been a victim in this, and she's not the monster that we hear about with some of the alleged charges. And so for that, that's why I say I think, Grace, we all should, say some prayers for her and her daughter and, pray that, this too shall pass, as she has said several times. But in saying that, really we all could have been in Shirley's situation, maybe not to the
Exactly.
same degree. That could have been God's grace. That could have been somebody else around us
That's it.
protecting us so that we did not become the victim of those same circumstances. Maybe it was a smaller caliber of money that we gave somebody and they did this to us or whatever. So that is part of the reason maybe this all has been brought to life, because we have people around us that can see things that we don't even have a clue about, and they're whispering prayers to protect us from that. So certainly we want to pray for all the victims, and and even Ernesto, because he is
Exactly.
should be given God's grace as well, because
Exactly.
we at the end of the day, we can't judge. We it's not our calling. We have talked about it and we say this and that, but that's not what God has given us the spirit to do.
Yeah, and also
Exactly.
pray for him for his heart to change, because if he doesn't,
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
the hurt that he has placed on these people's life. I know, yes, a lot of it's financial and all that, but it's people's livelihood, and
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
then those other, I mean, the pictures of the kids, those
Mm-hmm.
pray that though they find whoever's in that black market putting that stuff
Putting
out.
it out.
That's
Yes.
right.
So
Yes.
it could be for something like that, for them to go find these children that are being abused in this
Yes.
industry.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
never know.
And really and truly, God is giving him grace, because for some of the things that he has done to people, somebody could have killed him,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and so the fact that he is in jail and not somewhere dead or something like that, that's God's grace, because it could have turned out differently for a lot of the allegations that we are hearing about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very
And this
true.
can also be used, again, I keep hopping on education, but this can also be used to help our young girls uh, that are coming up. I'm not talking about the 20 and 30 some, of course, to help them, but we can also use this. I feel some kind of way we have to document this in a way that it becomes a learning situation,
Yeah.
so that it is shared. Don't put the real names out there. You don't have to put the real names out to teach a lesson, but something that is documented that can be shared with young girls that are teenagers, you know, to say, hey, there are people and things out there in the world that you may come in contact with, but here's how you could handle it. or here are some of the examples, or here are some of the clues. So just be aware. So it could be used as an educational tool for our young girls because, you know, I have two granddaughters. Well, you best believe I'm going to, as they get older, I'm going to share with them. Here's what are some things that can happen. So don't be so gullible and do your research and you know, just make it an educational opportunity for our young girls and our young men, right? Not just girls, but for our community, for our whole community. I hope someone could document it and it become a lesson, a learning tool for our whole community, so that they're informed. Because a lot of people are not informed about all this stuff that's going on in society. So, Miss Sylvia, are you going to do a documentary on this?
If you help.
Okay, I'll be your trusted.
Right, y'all?
I'll be your trusted CPA because I have a license and I'm not losing my license for anybody. And I'll make sure your money is right. All contracts are signed and your account is set up and it goes directly from them to your account and it doesn't touch my hand.
No, that's right.
Well, I would say that if there is anyone that will do a documentary, they still gonna have to come to Miss Sylvia to get some of their information and
footage, right?
Right,
exactly.
because
Exactly.
yes, she's done the footwork and has the proof to prove it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Miss Sylvia, you may have another stream of income.
Oh, Mississippi, I need this stream.
We're gonna claim it.
Knows
We're
I
gonna
need this
claim it.
stream.
We're gonna claim it.
You may have
Look, let me
a
put
new
my
stream of
hands up.
income.
Hold on, let me put my hands up on that one. Amen.
Yes, we all gonna touch and
Yeah.
agree.
Touch and agree.
Amen.
And you know what else I like about this? I like that um, Sylvia uh, doesn't, based on how she presents her information, it causes all of us to not to jump on and just start beating on anybody. And
Right.
Yes, I agree.
but we just discuss, right?
Yes,
Because
yes,
discussion is also learning. So
yes,
Sylvia, I appreciate, because you know, like anything else, the attitude of the body is based on at the head.
Oh, yeah, that is
And
true.
so
that's a
the
word.
way that you run your channel, I like when you say, "Did you curse?" I fell out laughing. I don't know if it was today or last night. I heard you ask someone, "Oh, did you curse?" And the person said no, but they did. They just didn't know they had cursed. Because she said, "I thought you said ASS," and they were like, "No," and I was like, "Yes, she did say that," but I fell out laughing. But I like the fact that your channel is not a cesspool
Yeah.
to come for people to come and dump trash in, but
Mhm.
it's a platform um, where respect is, and respect for everybody, for you, for your guests, and for the people that you're presenting on this channel that you go in, you know, go to court and everything. So it's positive. I like the positivity of this channel. And so I'm just going to ask, and I'm sure you will, just keep it positive
I
because
will.
you'll go a long ways in keeping it
Yes.
positive and it not become a cesspool. But then also by you keeping it positive and it's also diminishing the possibility that anybody can be sued.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's also important.
Yeah, and that's what I try to tell people. We all only thing we can do is talk about our personal experience, and we
Mhm.
can't put that on somebody because we don't know what the facts are. Just like we reading these things and what is alleged for Earnesto, but we don't know the facts until everything is put out and it's been decided on. And even then, we may not know all the answers.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So But thank you so much, Miss CPA. I appreciate you. But I want to address Michael Stover just said that why do you time out males who want to comment on your commentary? Huh?
We don't do that.
Yeah, I'm a male. I haven't noticed any of that. I want to say, I agree with the Miss CPA 100%. To me, this is a learning experience for a lot of people and myself. It's kind of like a fable or a parable where we can ideally learn from someone else's mistakes so we don't have to have those mistakes ourselves. And but yeah, I haven't noticed any bias toward males myself. And I've been watching Miss Sylvia for a while. So
you said for a while. How long have you been watching, Gerald?
I guess since early in this case, and hearing the calls from the web, the channel with the prison calls, and then I was turned on to you. But it's been weeks now, maybe about 3-4 weeks.
Okay, thank you.
But yeah, I haven't noticed any male bias or anything like that. But and again, it's a learning experience for me, and I'm sure a lot of other people.
But Michael, if you're saying something that is not positive in the channel, I do ask my mods to delete. So it has nothing to do with being a male. It has nothing to do with being a male. Just if you're saying certain thing that's disrespectful in the channel or attacking anybody, that gets blocked. So, okay, guys, we've been on here for 3 hours. You know, I'm way past my limit. I'm going to get off. I'm going to get off. Denise, thank you so much for coming back on. I appreciate you because you helped me to see a lot of things on the ground, meaning that, because you had that experience of that. And I appreciate you a great deal.
You're welcome. And thank you. And again, thank you for being positive. And thank everyone else also that respects your platform. I love interacting with you all.
Thank you. And Gerald, thank you for the first time. I love having a male up here. So anytime you're available and you want to come up, come on up.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And I also like to say I feel you're a beautiful person inside and out. I'm into affirmation and prayers also.
Aww.
And thank you for all your hard work.
Thank
it's appreciated.
Thank you so much. And Auntie, you ready to send us out with the prayer?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do this.
Father God, in the name of Jesus, Lord, we just thank you for today. We thank you for waking us up, and we thank you for all the good information that we got, and you're teaching us and you're growing us to not be judgmental, but to pray for everyone, even the ones who commit the crimes, God, because you said, create in us a clean heart and renew the right spirit within us, Father God. And that's our goal, Father God. And we just thank you for Miss Sylvia. We thank you for everybody that came on the platform, all the people in the chat. And we thank you for the donations. Lord, we just grateful on today. In Jesus, and I ask you to renew Sylvia's strength, God. Let her not be tired, because you said don't be weary in well doing, because you will reap if you faint not. So we just ask you to just keep Sylvia strong and healthy and well. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Okay, guys. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, guys. I'm about to play our church music. I'll see you guys later. Have a great night. Bye.
Blessed.
Bye, guys.
Goodbye.